Am I live? Yeah, I'm live. Whew. Okay. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I was asking you. Full screen? What is it? Full screen? Oh god, no, that wasn't right. Oh, wait, so wait, what do I do now? Do I change layout? Oh, perfect. There we go. Is that fine? Oh, here we go. Okay. What is up, guys? We finally did it. It's your boy Nathan. Welcome to Sportsnet, Nathan. Uh, so first, my first live stream. We have Manchester United. We have Brentford. We are at G-Tech Community Stadium, also known as Griffin Park, unless people don't call it Griffin Park anymore. And sure, yeah, perfect. We good? Perfect. Guys, can you hear Suraj? Oh, Laksha is here. Wow. Yeah, perfect. We might have guests, guys. So stay tuned. I don't want to spoil it. So we have Griff. So we are. No, I'm on. I'm right now capturing only my mic, I guess. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Audio input, right? What? My mic is saying it's on. Hey guys, don't screw around. This is bad. No, hold on. I can wait. Hold on. Talk. You're not audible. How do I do this? Off the rails. Streams off the rails already. Yeah, I can hear you, but the stream can't hear you. I put the desktop on. Yeah. Audio input capture, audio output capture. Both are on. Yeah. Yeah. You. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Talk. No. So, but it's on because I've not done anything to it, so it should be on, right? Okay, guys. Growing pains, growing pains. Hold on. No, it's not. It's still not moving. No, no. Yeah, guys. So we have Griffin Park. We are playing. Ronaldo's in. McTominay is out. Ericsson's going to be playing in a deeper midfield role. Maguire survives another week. Yay. It's basically just one change in, one change out. Just the players have been moved around a little. Thank God we're not playing Christian Eriksen as a striker. That would be nice for a change. And hopefully Ronaldo is going to shut down the haters once and for all today. Looking forward to it. Uh, on some side news, there has also been a bid for there has been a bid for apparently PSG are going to make a bid for Marcus Rashford, so that's a little worrisome. But we will see what happens. Suraj, are you back? Oof, really? God. Sure, sure. Yeah. So, guys, so as we have seen today, I'm a little new to this. Figure it out eventually. Just give me some time, please. Bear with me. So, either which way, looking forward to the game, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to the game now, and hopefully we have it's a good it's a good game. Looking forward to this, and yeah, I don't know what to expect really. We haven't been doing the greatest of jobs, so I don't really know what's going to happen today. I predict we're going to win. We're going to scrape it through, and let's see onwards and upwards. I know we have Liverpool next, so that's a little worrisome as well. Must not forget we have Liverpool next week. And yeah, I don't really know what's going to happen. So there is a lot of stress going on with me in general. Uh, Apparently, Murtaugh went to Turin. Output, right? Yeah, audio output capture, make source visible, desktop audio. Hold, say something. I can hear you, but it's still not happening. The desktop audio is not moving. No, no. Oh wait, 1 minute. I'm actually not. I've not actually put my output into my earphones. I've just connected straight to Google Meet. So I have to put it to. Uh, yes, please. Apologies. Yeah, setting. Okay. please. To the speaker. So my headphones. Yeah, I'm hearing him from my headphones.
So here people on the phone.
Oh
Now
yeah,
people will
there
be
it is. Is
able to hear.
that
बस
fine?
अब yeah stop sharing
Somebody.
and now let's see दोस्तों अब बताओ प्लीज 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 पीसीएसबी मंडली अरे भाई आदित्य भाई yes
Yeah,
now we are on
alive.
yes 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 yes
Okay.
finally दोस्तों solved it Suraj Kumar to the rescue
All right. Shall we get into it? So what do you think
yeah
about what do you
let
think
me
about
let
what's
me take the
happening?
lineup yeah
So the
what's
lineup
happening
is Shaw, Dallo,
why
Maguire,
Shaw again why Shaw
Maguire, Martinez, De Gea. Then we have in the pivot we have Ericsson and Fred, which is a little scary to me. We have Bruno at the tip of the
एरिक्सन
triangle.
फ्रेड आपको
Yeah,
आपको
but
वैसे भाई मुझे ऐसे लग रहा है कि आई रियली थिंक मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि वेरान एंड मैगवायर इफ इट्स मैगवायर स्टार्ट तब मुझे लगता है वेरान और मैगवायर सेंटर बैक होने चाहिए थे मार्टिनेज एंथीडियम होना चाहिए था अब गाय डिफेंसिवली बहुत अच्छा है और ऊपर से बॉल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन भी भाई बॉल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन इज एवन भाई क्या बॉल मारता है वो बंदा और वहां पे फ्रेड शायद वो एक वो वाला रूल कि हाँ बस जाके लोगों को टंक मारनी है उनसे बॉल निकालने के लिए वो चीज कर सकता था तो telling me your channel, bro. What's your thought?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I've been very stressed out today because I know we have Liverpool next week. John Murtaugh went to Turin, didn't come back with an agreement for Adrian Rabiot. Now it looks like we might be. I mean, I don't really know what we're doing when
I
it comes to buying a player.
मैं तो सच में चाह रहा हूँ भाई कि एडियन रैबियोट जैसा प्लेयर ना भाई आप पॉगबा को लूज करके आप पॉगबा बीटा वर्जन लेके आ रहे हो विद वर्स्ट एटीट्यूड प्रॉब्लम लाइक
That's exactly what I was telling the chat that day when we were doing the Manchester United watch along on your channel. I was trying to explain to some of the subscribers were basically saying he's better than McTominay. I'm like he might be better than McTominay, but he has
but
spent
he
the
isn't better than Pogba the player we
yeah,
lost
exact.
मतलब
And the thing is,
literally इस
he's
season
been a periphery player for the last 3 years. So whatever he has won by not playing. Therefore, he's as bad as McTominay because the fact that he has better qualities than McTominay does not get played is actually makes him worse than McTominay, not better.
और कोई रीजन ही है ना जिस वजह से नहीं खेल रहा है
Yeah,
बस
he's a very
एटीट्यूड
temperamental person, which was what I was also telling the chat. I was trying to explain to them that if we have more attitudes in the dressing room, that's less power Ten
भाई
Hag has.
दोस्तों जो भी मेरे दोस्त एफपीएल फॉलो करते हैं जोशुआ ड सिल्वा द 4 मिलियन रेटेड मिडफील्डर इज स्टार्टिंग फॉर ब्रेंटफोर्ड एंड इट्स
You made a good deal that, on the first week when I saw so many people using Da Silva and Andreas, and Da Silva gets a straight away has an impact in the first game week. And I thought to myself, my God, I think people have missed out now because now if you make any changes, any flops, you won't even get the benefit of the +1. So
या
it's really tough to get involved now with Da Silva. Unfortunately, we have to stick with Pereira and we have to basically hope.
नहीं नहीं एंड्रेस पेरेरा भाई मैंने खुद एंड्रेस पेरेरा लिया है बिकॉज जोशुआ ड सिल्वा हैज टू मच कंपटीशन इन दिस टीम एंड्रेस पेरेरा के इतना ज्यादा कंपटीशन नहीं लेट्स स्टिक टू द मैच बट हां माइकल डैम्सगार्ड इज ऑन द बेंच मैं थोड़ा ब्रेंटफोर्ड पे लाइट डालने की
Yeah,
कोशिश करूंगा
Thomas Frank did say he might get 15 to 20 minutes today ahead of their press conference, but he's not fit to start. So that's what it looks like it's going to be today. Yeah, which is actually good for us because we don't really want Damsgaard to play today, especially when we are playing Ericsson in the middle. So it actually worked out in our favor that Mikael Damsgaard is on the bench. However, we need to break through early. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very tough for us to do anything in this. And we are going to go to Griffin Park. It's the first home game. Everyone's going to be up for it. They saw what happened when we played Brighton. So anything's possible. And it's going to be a frightening game. A lot of people said we would be 6 of 6 in the first two, but it doesn't work that way. Even today, Brighton. I didn't see the final score because I was here trying to set this up. Do you have any idea what the final score was in the end
और
for Brighton and who was Brighton playing? And they weren't playing Southampton. Southampton scored 2 goals coming from behind, by the way.
क्या है लेस्टर सॉरी लीड्स बीइंग लीड्स वो वाली बात होगी ना.
Yeah, that was
तो
a fun one.
द रिजल्ट्स फॉर ब्राइटन न्यूकासल 0-0. मैं आपको इसमें बता दूं क्या कहते हैं आर्सेनल लेस्टर में आर्सेनल लेस्टर विद 2 legs इन देयर एस एंड अदर मैचेस के रिजल्ट क्यों नहीं दिखा रहा है यहाँ पे. एंड वुल्स फुलहैम 0-0 जहाँ पे मिट्रोविच ने एक पेनल्टी मिस की है. थैंक गुड लक टू द पीपल जिन्होंने उसको इतना ज्यादा हाइप किया उसको अपनी टीम में ऐड किया उसके प्राइस बढ़ गया एंड देन ही इज नाउ नेथन ब्रो. अरे वाओ इनसेन इज हियर. कम ऑन कम ऑन कम
Oh,
ऑन.
Jatin sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
तो दोस्तों मैं एक चीज करता हूँ मैं अपनी कम्युनिटी में भी डाल देता हूँ ताकि अगर किसी ने ना देखा हो तो कम्युनिटी से यहाँ पे आ पाए. बट इस मैच की तो बहुत ही
Just
धुआंधार.
just give me a minute. No, I'll just make that correction to the spelling.
या यू कैन डू दैट. तब तक मैं लोगों को ये बता दूं कि दोस्तों एक चीज मैं आप लोगों को ऐड करना चाहूंगा कि जो आज का मैच है इसमें मुझे मुझे क्या लगता है मुझे लगता है कि आज यूनाइटेड 4 से 5 गोल दे सकती है. तो कोई इतना डरना मत कि कुछ मतलब आप कुछ भयंकर ऐसे देखने वाले हो. मतलब कि शॉकर वॉकर इफ यू आर वेटिंग फॉर अ शॉकर then sorry to disappoint that ain't gonna happen my man. That ain't gonna happen. यहाँ पे इस मैच में क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो सुई will kill your हुई. ये मेरी प्रेडिक्शन है. Bro, if you change tabs, then there
Yeah,
is
yeah,
no
yeah,
one.
yeah. I know.
Yeah. तो फटाफट आप वो करें.
Perfect.
Nathan's first. So how is it? How's the experience? कैसा लगा?
It's harrowing.
Is it?
It's harrowing, but it'll be fun now once you get
Yeah.
used to it a little
Yeah,
bit.
exactly.
Yeah.
पहला सेटअप ही हार्ड है मेरे भाई. पहला सेटअप ही हार्ड है. एक बार आप पहला सेटअप कर लो फिर तो मजा आएगा. नहीं
Laksha, you already have 38 points this week.
Yeah, he already has. I have 4.
I don't even want to read mine. I think I'm going to cry today. Although Jesus did get on the board, thank God.
And you have Jesus in your team.
Yeah, I didn't have Haaland, and thank God Haaland didn't get on the board today. Otherwise, I was going to get ruined.
क्यों तेरी टीम में किसने खराब किया?
I have Kane and Jesus now, so if Haaland does anything, I already know. Oh, I got 35 points. Yeah. All right, not bad. Cash ruined it yeah for me. Last 10 minutes
But
they scored. I
thank
went 5 at
God
the
आपकी-
back.
मेरे भाई आपकी टीम में दीनिया नहीं है. आपकी टीम में दीनिया होता है. You just think कि आपका क्या हो रहा होता.
I made a mistake. Yeah. I should have. There was an option to choose either Cash or Delo, and I should have just gone with Delo. And
Yeah,
Use-
I took Dalot and I hope
I
Dalot
went,
peace off.
I went 5 at the back, straight 5 at the back. I went very bad idea here. Anyway, so you live and you learn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gaurav got 38. Koulibaly, James, Bentancur, Perisic, Trent, and Son. Wow, he has a lot. He has
कौन?
a lot of players left for tomorrow. Gaurav Pandit.
अच्छा गौरव
Messi
पंडित
fan.
टॉप पे है क्या?
Yeah, he's 38 already.
क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो लुकिंग सेक्सी. मेरे भाइयों क्या तगड़ी फोटो डाली है भाई की. रैशफोर्ड रोनाल्डो सैंचो very good attack. They can kill anybody and I think they are here for the kill.
Messi
Is
fan.
Bruno Fernandes starting?
Fernandes is there starting. Yeah, tip of the triangle.
Tip of the triangle and tip of the he'll
Spear,
have like-
spear, hopefully.
No, not the spear. The rounded rocket. वो
Oh,
देखिए-
Lakshay, thank you for supporting. Oh, Messi fan, Aditya Pandey.
दोस्तों लाइक
Alias,
करें.
the
Please,
alias
please.
has come. Aditya Pandey with the Messi fan alias.
Yeah, I am Aditya Pandey.
Thank you guys for joining. Thank you.
These people like so much. Thank you so much.
Thank
Insane
you.
मेरा भाई. Thank you so much for joining. अरे यार तूने you have pinned yourself. Wow, Nathan.
Have I? Oh God,
Yes.
sorry. Apologies. There.
Come on, Cristiano. I'm really
This
excited.
is
for
better.
भाई, तुम्हें मेरे से रेज दिखा. अगर ये मैच में यूनाइटेड ने हगा है ना, मैं गोलियां चलाने वाला हूँ. भाई क्या तगड़ी लग रही है यार मेरी स्किन. मैंने कोई लाइट वाइट नहीं यूज कर रखी है. मेरी स्किन
Nice though. You're glowing.
I don't know why.
Hopefully-
अरे हाँ पानी. After 3 days I have drank a whole bottle of water. So for sure वो होना ही था.
Okay, guys. Now,
Yes, the match has started. Come on. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I would just let you all know in advance that I am a minute back.
Hey.
because Suraj can't use Hotstar because of his phone. So I'm going to follow Suraj, but I'm also going to enjoy the game as well. So yeah, I think I'm about a minute back. They just kicked off, so I'm excited now. Let's see what happens.
अभी जो लौंडे गाली देने वाले हैं, कह रहा था कि सैलेड खाएगा लेकिन मैं रोटी और बॉइल्ड छोले खा रहा हूँ हराम ज्यादा ऐसे मत कहना कि still healthy.
Look at this! Look at this! Look at Lakshay flexing.
क्या बोला
Salah, Kane, Trent, Robbo, Mendy, Chilwell still remaining.
still remaining and ask his point then you'll be blown away better ask his point.
I don't like the fact that he has so many players still remaining. Dude.
Come on, Rashford, pass it to the man himself. That's it, man.
By the way, for people who don't know, PSG are going to indeed
Sign Rashford.
put a bid in for Rashford. So let's see what happens. Hi Rahul Tiwari,
Apparently,
Neymar
money
best ever. I'm sorry. I nice to meet you, but I can't agree.
first time in Goa.
Lakshay, there's a long time for super chat. Yeah, I'm only 120 subs,
Oh,
but
अरे
thank you.
Nathan, let me tell you, 2nd September I'll be in Goa. 2nd September and 3rd September.
Only one day. How many days are you here for?
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah, corporate trip.
Tell me where you are. I'll come meet you for sure.
Royal Orchard.
Royal Orchard. You'll have to tell me the name of the place in case they have more than one hotel.
It's a 7-star hotel, so I think there wouldn't be more than
There
that.
are a lot of hotels in Goa now. Yeah.
Eh?
Hi Rahul. Hi Soban. Soban, you should have been here at the beginning. The stream was very interesting. PSG can build a team with Avengers, but they still will bot. I wouldn't call
For
Rashford I
the
wouldn't call
if
Rashford an
for
Avenger, but but okay.
I think it is Otorda
Oh,
beach.
that's far, dude.
That south
Yeah,
route, south.
end of South Goa. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll come meet you. I'll come meet you somewhere midway.
yeah, yeah, sure.
We'll plan that out.
Sure.
I'll take you
पक्का
to.
meet.
I'll take you to a nice restaurant. I'll tell
हाँ,
you the location.
चल ठीक है. I'll eat non-veg for one day. Come on.
Oh, you come to the best place in India, dude, for that.
But not that. But not that.
No.
Hey, hello.
In general, this is the best place.
Yeah.
Rahul, when will I be
कह रहे
mod?
2nd September Teachers Day celebration अरे हराम.
When will I be mod? Rahul, I have not opened this channel 8 years ago. Thank you. But I will as soon as the subscribers increase, of course I'll put mods in, right? Because that is the fun of it, no?
Yeah,
We start out with a little community, it gets bigger and bigger.
exactly.
So I'm on just for if anyone wants to watch it in real time with me, which is not real time. It's it just hit the 3 minute mark. If any of y'all are watching on Hotstar and y'all want to
331, not far behind, man.
305, 306, yeah, it's not bad today. Surprising, very odd, but I'll take it.
Cristiano Ronaldo with his first shot and come on. मैंने
Okay.
कहा था बंदा prepared है.
Can I say something? This jersey color is terrible.
True.
Terrible. Come on.
This is
Oh well.
competing. This is competing with that Liverpool jersey. they
Oh
used
god, that last year's Liverpool jersey was also.
deadly.
Thank you, Lakshay. Jode Gaming, I believe I got a Instagram follow from you today. So thank you for joining the stream. McFreddy gonna rule championship next season. Listen, dude. I know people aren't going to believe me. Hi, Chai Batis. Hi. I know people aren't going to believe me, but McTominay is actually Premier League level because whenever they play a championship level team, he actually plays better. So he's actually Premier League level, unfortunately.
Yeah, Everton level player he is.
Yeah, I think he's anywhere between 10 to 15, or whatever the teams that fill that spot, unless it's Leicester. If it's not Leicester, then the other teams. Messi fans say go Brentford, of course, Aditya. Thank you. Chai, but this you should have joined earlier. I was very shaky the first 5 minutes. So in fact, you'll see it because it'll be on
Yeah.
on YouTube, so you'll get to see that. The new United jersey remind me of
Reminds me of.
banana leaves. Oh no, Rahul Tiwari, you're not going to get timed out. Trust me. Hoping for more stream Lakshay. So what I'm going to do is right because of course every time I will also be on Giant stream, right, and I will be there for the La Liga stream. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably do other PL streams if people are interested, but I will do it anyway, just so I can continue with the uploads. And also, I'm going to do UFC, but
Yeah,
but I'm going to do the reasonable ones because I don't want people getting up at 5 o'clock. Like tomorrow's UFC event is at 4:30, so I can't. I mean, I can do it, but
you
it
will be
doesn't make
watching it,
sense.
right? You'll be watching it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I'm going to watch it live. I'm going to do
Then
a
why not stream it?
That's
That
what I'm going to
because
do live watch along, but for the reasonable ones. So that what happens is because of the time difference in America, right? Some start at 4:30, some start at 5, 6:30. So 4:30 is not a really good time to
अरे
stream, right?
मेरे भाई, if you are watching it, then there are
Ah
50
no,
people
but
watching
I
it.
also want to do ones where the times are reasonable, just so I can get more people coming in.
People,
So
because the 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 profit with your basically streams is you use a universal language. ठीक है, जरूरी नहीं है कि only people from India will come in.
yeah,
People from all over the globe can come in. Go best there. I think I would recommend whichever match you watch in UFC, because if you are watching, there are people watching, and if this is an untapped market in YouTube, then you should for sure try it.
yeah, and also Jot Gaming, no problem. I'll see you in the next one. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of streams. Yeah, yeah, Lakshay, thank you. I'll let all of you all know. Guys, go follow me on Instagram. I will let everyone know on Instagram when I'm streaming live. Nice mosaic background. Yeah, like that, right? That, yeah. That's my actually that. Wait, where am I pointing? Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's my aunt's painting. Actually, it's quite old.
Eh?
Yeah, yeah. She used to like be a budding artist. She used to like drawing a lot. So we have a couple of her paintings around the house. This is like really old, but yeah, it's actually really nice.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
very nice.
I'll take a photo and I'll put it on the group if anyone's interested.
No, it looks very
Yeah, it's
professional.
it's very it's very abstract. That's what she enjoyed painting back in the day. So yeah, she likes that.
बहुत एंड टू एंड मैच चल रहा है मेरे भाइयों, बहुत एंड टू एंड, और जो लोग ये
Uh,
कहते थे कि क्रिस्टियानो
crunching. I
रोनाल्डो
just saw a crunching tackle from. I can't read his name actually, but from one
रोनाल्डो
of the Hickey
रोनाल्डो
Hickey.
रोनाल्डो
A,
जस्ट पुट इन
que- a question from the group will be here to the only central midfielder has played as a pure number 9 and scored 18 goals this season and won 2 trophies. Who's that? Who's that, Suraj?
क्या.
The God, I think I no wait, 2 trophies. The question from the group is will be year two the only central midfielder played as a pure number 9 and scored 18 plus goals that season and won 2 trophies.
क्या बात कर रहे हैं, टू सेंटर मिड.
Who is that? Center mid who played number 9 scored 18 goals. Won 2 trophies.
एरिक्सन. मेरे को
Oh
एक ही.
god, dude, that was terrible last week. Yeah, my
व्हाई
god.
डिड यू डू दैट.
I wanted to cry.
या.
He's so slow and they're launching long balls for him. I was like, this is terrible. In
परफेक्ट.
Europe's top 5 leagues since 2000. Oh my god, that's a lot of teams. Someone central midfielder played number 9, 18 goals, 2 trophies. Well, it's not Lukaku because he can't play any position. So central mid 18 goals is
Oh,
not a
oh,
lot.
and Tony. Oh, goal! Oh my God, David! Oh my God, David! Oh, this is Joshua Da Silva. भाई बुन.
Well, I have not got there yet, so my reaction is still going to be
Oh
very.
my God! Oh my God! It is a
Just saw
howler from
Maguire
De Gea.
basically cleared the ball in our own, clear the ball in our side.
A howler from De Gea. भाई ये क्या किया है De Gea ने? भाई क्या लकी है भाई जोशुआ डे सिल्वा यार.
Oh no, not from there. Oh my god.
जिस प्लेयर से आप सबसे लेस उम्मीद करोगे.
We were just talking about him, and now
Oh my God!
whoever has De Silva is going to make lots of points this season, I think. Unbelievable. He's done that against Watford.
एक सेकंड बस.
Now he's done that now. won the league in top 3, I will say. Oh, Subhan, this is very Subhan, bro. Zidane, number 9, 18 goals, 2 trophies. Zidane, central midfielder, played number 9. 18 goals, 2 trophies. Oh, hi Losui. I assume you're also doing very well in the FPL draft right now. That guy was a pure central. Oh yeah, Muller, central mid. He was also attacking midfielder though, right? Since 2000. 18 goals. Oh my God, you're not talking about Frank Lampard, are you? It's the only one I can think of who played central mid. He has the most goals for Chelsea as well. It's a very nice question actually.
और दोस्तों यहाँ पे लौड़े लग चुके हैं काफी बेंच
Oh
पे।
wow, Guti scored 18 goals to replace Fernando Morientes. Wow,
Oh my
that
God,
I didn't know.
इतने गंदे
That's
अंडर।
actually pretty cool.
हाँ
He
भाई
was
अंडर
there number
he was
9.
he was a CDM. He wasn't
Yeah,
even a central mid, right? He was more of a CDM. Wow.
that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
While watching my team struggle here, which is always great to watch.
18 गोल क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो के हैं, बताओ मैं। Come on, be progressive। भाई क्या गोल खाया यार, this is totally on day यार,
This
मेरे
is
डेलो
this
को
this
पॉइंट।
reminded me of that Watford goal where he tried to like dive in the corner and it was coming into his hands and it just went right through.
Come on डेलो, what is this man? क्या पास दिया है सीधा ब्रेंटफोर्ड के पैर में। भाई फ्रेड प्लेज रियली गुड भाई, मेरे को तो पसंद आता है। हम लोग हमने जब भी वॉच अराउंड किया है, हम लोग यही बात
Yeah,
करते हैं
Brentford
भाई
play
फ्रेड
well. Yeah, Brentford play well.
कह रहे रहा चल जाए।
Chai Batis grow a beard. Yeah, women love it as long as you maintain it.
क्या
Yeah, they love it. Can't let it grow too crazy, but like me, so you have to groom it. It's a headache if you're not interested, but yeah, it becomes a very big headache.
यार क्या कर रहा है डेया भाई,
So
लिटरली।
we are currently right now I'm on 12, 22, 23,
भाई ये तो
24.
फाउल है यार, ये तो फाउल है, लिटरली फाउल नहीं दिया है। जस्ट बिफोर दैट गोल देयर वाज अ फाउल, और पता नहीं क्यों वीआर ने उनको रेफर करने को कहा।
Brentford are holding us off with ease actually.
71% पोजीशन मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड भाई। भाई क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो, कम ऑन मैन। ये गोल वैसे तो भेया का ही है पूरा का पूरा, लेकिन वो शॉट ही नहीं आता अगर क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो वुड हैव क्लियर्ड द बॉल। बट हाइंडसाइट में आप बहुत चीजें बोल सकते
Ah, yeah, he comes. Docs in the house.
हैं। ओ
Yeah.
हेलो सादिक भैया,
Hello.
कैसे?
Good evening. Oh, look at this. Look at that vintage jersey. Whew. Look at the vintage jersey.
थैंक यू सो मच सादिक भैया, थैंक यू
Hello.
सो
Good
मच।
evening.
ओ अनदर शॉट, ब्लॉक।
Hello.
शायद नेट सोल्यूशन। सादिक भैया आवाज आ रही है?
You might have to rejoin. I think there's a delay. Oh, look at that sharp jersey. Woof.
अब आवाज आ रही है सादिक भैया?
Ari, 1 minute. I think I'll have to reset my headphones a little bit.
Yeah, cool. Whatever.
भाई आज सही बंदे हैं, पता चलेगा भाई। मैं तो कुछ तो गाली आने वाली है सादिक भैया से
So
पहले।
One Buzz is saying it's he predicted 1-1. He's
Oh,
saying
really?
Ronaldo has a motivation to come back. I don't know about that.
Well,
Suman is saying hello,
actually,
Sadik
I've
bhai.
missed out. Wow. So we're already down 1-0, huh? Within the first
हाँ।
15 minutes.
You don't even want to see the goal. Trust me. You don't even
आपने
want you don't even want to
आपने
see the goal.
सादिक भैया गोल देखा है?
नहीं, मैं तो भाई, my baby was calling for me, so I was
Yeah. The good. It was
And
timed
Maguire gifting a
perfectly.
foul. While we are talking, Maguire gifted a foul and yellow card to Maguire. Thank God, man. Dello लेना पाप हो गया ना
Oh, why
FPL
did
में
I
Dello
take
लेना पाप
Dallo,
हो गया.
yaar?
Literally, man. That's the thing.
Dallo and
As
कितना
Cash.
चल रहा है तुम
Unbelievable.
कित- कितना चल रहा है तुम लोगों का?
मेरा
Uh,
चल रहा है भैया 1536.
I am on
अच्छा
1507. I'm behind, but it's okay. Yeah.
okay I'm ahead by you by just say 6 seconds or so but
That's
behind
fine.
them.
That's okay. That's perfectly fine.
No.
आप अगर दहिया का गोल कंसीड देखोगे ना मतलब एक तो क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो पे फाउल हुआ वो बहुत लाइट फाउल था उसने उसको मिल करने की कोशिश करी फिर बॉल
यार the
कैरी हुआ.
more
हाँ कहिए.
भाई if the first game week is anything to go by now we made a blunder letting Dean Henderson go.
हैं.
Why Dean Henderson was mad? मतलब they lost 2-0 but Dean Henderson was brilliant in all facets of goalkeeping in that game. Because on the watch along, others were watching different games. I was watching the Newcastle Nottingham Forest game.
तब तो अच्छा है ना भैया फिर तो मतलब आपने बेसिकली एक प्लेयर जो बहुत लोग कह रहे थे क्योंकि मैंने जितना भी सुना है सारे लोग ये कह रहे थे इंस्टेड ऑफ कि उसको लोन पे भेजो उसको हमें सेल करना चाहिए था ब्रेंटफोर्ड विद देयर फ्री किक. एक सेकंड
Yeah,
अगर वो
yeah.
इतना अच्छा अच्छा
Taking a free
खेलता है.
kick.
ओह बहुत क्लोज भाई. थैंक गॉड डैम्सगार्ड वाज़न्ट ऑन द पिच.
But overall, how are we playing? I mean, do we have any
Crap.
sense of control? Or
We
crap,
have
okay.
70% possession,
देखिए
but it's all in the middle and it doesn't really matter. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I just saw that number and I was like, how are we having that possession? I mean, what's it?
अरे भैया
It's
इट्स जस्ट हैविंग बॉल लाइक ब्रेंटफोर्ड इतना ज्यादा थोड़ा
हाँ,
सेट
I
बैक कर
got
रही है
it.
अपने
I
आप
got it.
पे एंड इट इज 2-0. वाओ 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 मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड. वाओ मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड. वाओ. मैं यहाँ पे डेमोलिशन प्रेडिक्ट कर रहा था भाई साहब.
oh my god. This is going to be
It's
a
going
long
to be
season.
pain.
This is going to be a
क्या
long
भाई
season.
और कह दो क्रिस्टियानो इज द प्रॉब्लम इस चीज में भी बहन क्या भाई. व्हाट
What
इज
the? What the?
एग्जैक्टली
How the hell
क्या.
we conceded that? I mean, from a goal kick we conceded.
गोल
What
किक
the?
कंसीडर है भैया. गोल किक से कंसीड किया. क्या है
I
ये
mean, India
मार्टिनेज.
can't even.
एरिक्सन भाई
Why it
क्या
was?
चाह रहे हैं.
Why? Why it wasn't even? I think it wasn't even Martinez's fault. The goal kick was not timed at all. It was De Gea.
Oh wow, Ten Hag's not happy. This is going to be
Why
a
Ten
fun
Hag
game.
has to, I mean, De Gea just lost the ball. I mean, he should
Wait,
have
hold
given it out
on.
wide, bro.
I don't understand, but why does Martinez pass back to him either? Yeah, I don't get it. Like,
भाई एक मैच में
No,
दो
I think
गलती. गोली
why
no,
are
I
they?
think that's what.
Why do they pass in the middle when everyone is zoning in on them? I don't understand.
एग्जैक्टली.
Hey,
यही तो
first of
बॉल
all,
प्लेइंग सेंटर बैक नहीं है. बॉल प्लेइंग
listen,
गोलकीपर नहीं है ना. बोलिए भैया.
listen, that's what I have an issue with. Why is even Martinez taking that kick in the first place?
Come on, yeah.
सही बात है. ये भी बिल्कुल सही बात है. और अगर मार्टिनेज ले रहा है ओ फाइनली भाई वरना एम्ब्यूगो ने क्या रन बनाया अभी देखना. वरना इट इज इन द बॉक्स. इट इज पासिंग द बॉल. व्हाई इज ही पासिंग इट टू लाइक डेविड डेया. अगर वही करना था तो फिर डेविड डेया ही बॉक्स में
Shaw is open on the side. I don't understand what is this
I think
fascination.
maybe I think maybe what they wanted to do was to get the press on Lisandro and De Gea had an open opportunity to pass. Bhai.
हाँ एरिक्सन को पास
It
दिया है
worked.
लिसांड्रो को नहीं. एरिक्सन.
नहीं मैं वही कह रहा हूँ Lisandro passed it to De Gea.
हाँ.
He got the क्या बोलते हैं he got this he got the press on the two centre backs so that De Gea doesn't have any direct pressure on him and De Gea just had to play a ball out wide either to Dallo or onto the other wing.
ओ वाओ रन है भाई. वाओ रन है. हु इज दैट. इज दैट डेलो.
This is unacceptable. This is really unacceptable.
कम ऑन डेलो.
I mean
कम ऑन क्रिस्टियानो. नहीं अच्छा नहीं था लेकिन लग रहा था अच्छा
these are
शॉट.
school. I mean these are schoolboy mistakes.
सही बात है भैया.
Not even that. Not even that.
They
I
were
think
doing
even worse
doing
is
this in Brentford even. They kept passing down the middle when the players were zoning in every time when they were supposed to pass out from the back. I don't understand why would you go in the middle when you know everyone's going to be coming down the middle. It's so stupid. I don't
I mean,
understand the theory.
honestly, if there are rumors of Serginho Dest coming to us too, I would not even mind that. over
We're
Dalot.
gonna we're gonna need a lot more than just one player. Seriously.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
At right
honestly
back.
speaking, right now, see, honestly speaking, right now, what I'm saying is, when we talk about that our board did not go and did not present the project properly to the players that we want to bring, honestly, you tell me one thing. If there's a Fabian Ruiz there and a PSG comes calling and a United comes calling, whose project is he going to accept? Howsoever brilliantly you present it.
You need to take PSG because at least he'll win something.
At least he'll win something. At least he'll play some decent football. I
I
mean,
mean,
especially
I
the way
Or
he's
mean,
playing.
UCL or UCL will be better
respectfully,
chance.
the French league does not impress me at all. But at least he'd win something.
Bro, no. I mean, I would, all the people who give all that shit to the French league, it's one of the most difficult leagues to play attacking football in.
Yeah, but dude, PSG is so OP in general. Like in
Yeah,
general.
no, I
Wait,
get the
come on,
point.
Delo. Perfect.
Uh, Congratulations, Lakshay, on becoming cultural secretary. Congratulations. I don't know if you
No,
signed
but
up. Don't know if you signed up for the extra work, but now you will have some. Congratulations.
हाँ भैया बताइए बताइए आप कह रहे
Sorry, continue. Sorry.
yeah, my thing was actually that we need to. I mean, we are all pissed off that we're not signing all these players. But are we even sure that when we take our presentation to these players, they're even willing to listen to us right now?
थे सही
We
बात
have to go into the bargain market, or like into the upper mid tier market, build our squad slowly away from all these lethargic players that we have on the pitch, add some decent academy products to it, and then it's going to be a 3-4 year proper build if we need to do it.
I mean,
We have to do it
if
properly.
it was up to me, I don't know why we're not playing Jimmy Garner. I can't understand why we're not playing Jimmy Garner at all. I don't know what's going on. We're not playing Iqbal. We're not playing
Uh,
Savage. We choose all of them for the preseason. Don't play them like we didn't play Savage
See,
or
अरे यार
Iqbal so far.
for
I don't understand what are we
I
doing.
okay, I can't understand. You bought Tyrell Malacia. He looked pretty decent, and you are playing Luke Shaw.
सही बात है
See,
वो भी होगा
unfortunately, I have a very soft spot for Luke Shaw, so I can't really,
नहीं नहीं भाई ल्यूक
I
स्पोर्ट की
can't
बात
See,
really
नहीं
your soft
say,
spot.
I can't be
See, your soft spot is
disparaging.
a sore.
I can't be.
No, see, your soft spot is a sore spot now. Why? Because honestly speaking, 7 years or 8 years in the club, he has had a 7 month proper stretch of good football.
एग्जैक्टली
I mean, I
That's
agree you
fair.
like
That's
the player,
fair.
but you need to be honest.
और
Yeah,
इट
yeah,
वाज
yeah,
कम
yeah,
ऑन
yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. You have to be
you are
fair.
defending like anything. Come on, Rashford, pass it. Come on, Rashford,
I
pass it. Don't
I
take a shot.
I
Don't take a
agree.
shot.
It's just difficult because you know
भैया आप रैशफोर्ड का शॉट देखना आपको बहुत गंदा गुस्सा आएगा सही में.
it's difficult
Come
for
on.
me because the leg break and then season he was on complete fire, goes to the Euros finals. It's really
Yeah, but then
when you see how far someone can go, and then when you see him like this, it's like you feel really.
the
Basically,
problem with
Jose
him
Mourinho
is,
was right or कुछ नहीं.
No, dude,
see,
he
the
wasn't right,
problem with
dude,
him is,
because he was running on full
What?
cylinders with Van Gaal, dude. You can't say that. That's not fair.
That's fair, I think.
no, see, the problem with Shaw is he's a very complacent player.
Yeah.
Him and Kyle Walker, when they started, they had apparently people used to compare them. They had similar talent level, but Kyle Walker's work ethic is
Hmm.
way superior to what Luke Shaw's work ethic is.
Yeah,
I
probably.
mean,
I mean, I
Kyle
don't know.
Walker,
Thanks.
Kyle Walker has had
Is it his body type? Because a lot of people say he's very very fast. I don't know. Like you can't see it, I guess, on the screen.
it's not just that. It's that he does not do any work in the in the film room, so to speak.
Yeah. Well.
Because if you see he's defending, when you are in the under 10, they teach you that you have to stay in front of your man at all times. Okay, regardless of what's going on around you.
Mhm.
When you graduate into the more into the junior level, into the 10 to 16-year-old level, you are taught that as a fullback, yes,
Yes,
you have to stay in front, but you also have to see what do you say, your man on the shoulder that's making the run.
Shoulder.
You need to know when to play an offside trap, when to see that man.
Which is
Luke Shaw
which is
still
how
does.
we conceded the first goal last week.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
telling. I was
that
telling
was.
Giant that.
I think De Gea is back. I think Cinderella. The clock has struck 12. The clock has
Hmm.
struck midnight
No
because
problem,
both
no
the
problem.
goals.
Welcome, welcome, MZ. Oh God, Lakshay has come with some bad news. Timo Werner scored today. What's happening?
Yes, yes,
Now
he
someone's
scored
going
for
to tell
Leipzig.
me Lukaku's got a hat trick today. Just see. The bad luck continues.
क्या बात कर रहे हैं लुकाकू स्कोर्ड
No, no,
हैट्रिक
I'm just saying someone's going to
No,
give
no,
me more
no.
bad news. Timo scored. Lukaku scored. Everyone's scoring. I don't know. Yeah, that second goal seemed really unnecessary. Why
and
why pass it in the middle? I
and
just
they
don't
are
get it.
sticking to it. They are sticking to it, and Brentford are pressing again.
Of course they'll press, dude. We have done nothing
And now
to earn
they are
any
launching a
respect.
long ball.
We
Now
have,
they are launching a long ball. Wow!
I
Like
mean,
basically gave
five
up their
shots.
tactics based on
They've had
opposition.
more attempts, more shots on target.
I mean, the
But
moment he sees opposition strikers coming up, David De Gea just
see,
Oh
goes
my
look.
down.
God! It's
He's still
Mbumo
he's
versus.
waiting for the attackers to close in again, like before the the goal kick. I'm like, I don't why.
No
यार बहुत
idea.
embarrassing
And
है
now he
बहुत
wants to send it
embarrassing.
long. It's like why? Like why do
वही
that?
वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ
I
कि
mean,
कहिए
I wouldn't be surprised if Ten Hag goes and resigns after the end of this match.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if you know what the best part is. If he quit, no, that would actually be an indictment on the club for once. Instead of
Exactly. He would be like, screw it.
can you know like
seriously.
people are blaming Ten Hag for how badly we are playing, and like in this community, like in the content creating community, I've actually heard people say making fun of Ten Hag, like he's a magician. He's playing with the same 11 that finished sixth. I don't know what he's not. He's not a magician. He's a coach. People seem to have
See, my
forgotten what
only
his
thing,
position is.
मेरे
see,
हिसाब
my
से
only thing with Ten Hag is that I want him to see now he has seen what shit show these players can come up with. So all I want him to do is now bring some real honest changes onto the pitch. I mean, he see it can't get any worse than this, right? I
I
mean,
mean, can it?
how much worse?
I think it can actually get worse. I mean, next week we have Liverpool.
No, no. What I'm saying is, we can't play any worse than this with a Garner in place of say a Fred, Garnacho in place of a Rashford, a Zidane
You
Iqbal, Charlie Savage in midfield. I mean, we can't get any worse than that.
seriously just play the
And
kids. Yeah, I
honestly,
don't know what is this nonsense.
and honestly, Bruno Fernandes needs to be dropped.
I'm surprised he didn't get dropped, but then they dropped McTominay, so I'm kind of happy. I can't really complain.
I think we might go in with a totally like a massively different 11 next week.
Oh, that's going to be even worse. We're going to get destroyed next week. The poor
I
kids
don't
will have
know.
to suffer through all that punishment.
I actually think the kids will have more half. I mean, they will have more heart to
सच
go up
बात
against Liverpool.
They'll definitely show more
और
balls.
और
That's for
मुझे
sure.
साजिद भैया
Exactly.
अब मुझे ऐसा
Exactly.
लग रहा है कि एक प्रोजेक्ट बेचने में ना आपको एक ऊपर स्टेबिलिटी वगैरह भी दिखाने के लिए चीजें होती हैं ठीक है एक सबसे बड़ा लॉस जो मुझे लगता
Yeah.
है इस साल यूनाइटेड को हुआ है वो सीजन स्टार्ट होने के बाद रैल्फ रैगनिक का जाना है क्योंकि आप देख लो आखिर में दे वेंट बैक टू द प्लेयर्स दैट ही सजेस्टेड राइट प्लेयर्स लाइक सिस्को एंड ऑल
Yeah.
उन्हीं के पीछे ही आप भागे हो
Yeah. But then what was said was that probably Ten Hag wanted his own say.
अच्छा
That's what was being
As
reported.
soon as he said Ragnick and me are going to have a Zoom call when they were both in Manchester, I was like, that's not looking good.
Yeah. So that was
Oh,
probably the.
yeah. Congratulations, Lakshay. Moments Hullet. Best card in the game. Free best card you can get in the game without, all these special cards. Uh, oh, Losui has 11 points on the bench.
ओ माय गॉड
Oh, that's unfortunate.
भाई मेरे तो इतने टीम में नहीं है
11 points on the bench.
मेरे तो
Guys, I had 19 points on the bench last week.
another goal! Oh my god! Oh my god! Manchester! Oh my god!
Oh, come on. Are you being
क्या
for real?
Bro,
हाउलर चल रहा है हाउलर चल रहा है भाई साहब दिस इज
I
embarrassing
think, bro,
oh my
I,
god this is embarrassing
Okay.
Not from the set piece again. Yeah, come
अबे
on.
भाई come on.
What kind of a goal have we considered here?
Oh, this is it. Game over.
Oh my God, भाई Martinez.
That's it. Ronaldo's going to leave for sure.
For sure, भाई, for sure.
Oh, this is disastrous.
Let's see whose fault it was. I mean, was it like Lisandro's fault or how?
Yeah, it's like the
What
ball
happened?
just went in the air. Someone just got under it, and he just rolled
And
it in.
Lisandro Martinez was the man under it. वही तो सबसे बेकार बात
What do you
है.
want him to do? He's the shortest guy on our team. Yeah, I don't
Exactly
know
वही
why
तो.
is he
अरे मैं
near the
वही.
why is he near the post?
Yeah, what is. I mean, what is Harry Maguire doing?
He's doing nothing. That's what he
Maguire
Why is
always
Harry
does.
Maguire? Why is
Maguire
Harry
is there.
Maguire on the pitch?
Martinez overshot, went under the goal, and then
Hmm.
the ball just was just too high up. He was off balance, couldn't jump. And I don't know who is that. Who scored?
And McTominay
Me,
will be
me,
like,
Ben me,
Oh,
Ben me.
Ben Me. Are you?
Benny. Yeah. वो तो मेरे को गोल
I
मार के
mean,
पता चल गया था.
see, I mean, I don't blame Martinez there. I'm like, what, 6
Like
feet tall and
Cristiano is
Ben me is
fuming.
like
I saw
5
him.
inches taller than me.
I don't know. I don't know why we sold Smalling to buy Maguire. We could have just bought another defender. I don't. Gaurav, you see, this is the thing, right now. So
भाई मैंने
you're
कहा था
saying this team is an
यूनाइटेड डेमोलिश करेगी भाई.
so 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 Gaurav is saying sorry not yeah Gaurav is saying this team is an Ole type team. So here's the thing, right? That's exactly what we're trying to say. You can do whatever you want. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo is not happy. You can do whatever you want, but it's still the same players. You need to
Cristiano,
change the
I
players.
think, I think I wouldn't be surprised if Cristiano even goes to Sporting now. He's like, dude, I'm done.
Why not? But why not? That would be a perfect place for him to retire anyway. Like people are making it sound
salary
like it's a
salary.
bad thing. It's like he's going home and he's done after that. Then whatever.
And he's playing the Champions League
Yeah,
football.
and he's playing. I mean, they're not really going to get far, but sure, why not? Yeah, why not?
I think जितना पिछले साल वो यूनाइटेड को लेके गया था उतना शायद स्पोर्टिंग को भी लेके जा
Yeah, but I don't think they have as good. Oh, I don't even want to say that sentence. Forget it.
सकता. Yeah,
So they have a midfield at least. I mean, at least they have a combative midfield who can,
I was going.
you
No,
know,
I was going to say they don't have as good as players as we have.
ये लोग
Then
मिडल से खेल ही नहीं रहे हैं यार. देयर इज नो प्ले फ्रॉम द मिडल. मैंने ब्रूनो फर्नांडिस को भी तो मुझे लगता है मैंने बॉल भी नहीं छूते देखा होगा. क्या चल रहा है
well, Sporting has a centre back who's better than all of our centre backs, Goncalo
who?
Inacio.
Oh, I
He's
thought
just
you were going
20
to. I
years.
thought you were going to say Coates, who used to play for Sunderland
No,
a
no,
long
no.
time ago.
No. Goncalo Inacio. He's a young
Yeah,
Portuguese.
बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छा.
we were linked to him at some point of time. I think.
I
Either,
think we
yeah.
were linked to half of the
world.
Football Manager 100.
भाई ये तो बहुत एम्बैरेसिंग है भाई. आई होप ग्लेजर्स पे वहां पे ना हो. क्या कहते हैं आज मैच ना देखना है. उनको तो
Okay.
नोच खाएंगे लोग.
This is. I would like to say it's embarrassing.
कम ऑन पास इट टू ब्रूनो. कम ऑन ब्रूनो. गुड
Not
बॉल.
really
हग दिया ना,
embarrassing.
हग दिया ना, हग दिया ना, कर दिया ना, अपना औकात दिखा दी.
You know, it's not even. It's. I mean, it's beyond embarrassing. I mean, it's sad now.
Every time I come on Giant stream before I started like this stream today, like every
कम
game,
ऑन बहुत अच्छे
every
फ्रेंड्स.
game, every game, everyone in the chat is like,
कम ऑन शूट. इतना बॉल घुमा के क्या करोगे यार.
everyone's on the chat like, why are you so sad? I'm like, I'm not sad. I'm just used to it. There is a difference. It's like when you don't expect much.
4-0, 4-0, 4-0 it is. It is 4-0. It is 4-0 game, guys.
Boy, how many will Liverpool? I mean, Liverpool will hit us for what, 15 or 16?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, right? If we play the kids, we're done. We might as well just not show up and play.
No, I think if we play the kids, at least we will keep it like 3 or 4.
But is that because Liverpool went easy on us, or is that because the kids are playing better?
No, the kids are playing better. The kids are showing some heart.
It's embarrassing, yeah. Embarrassing.
And Luke Shaw is fast. Wow, and Luke Shaw is very fast.
I didn't say he's very fast. I said
Look
he's
at him.
faster than he looks. I did not say he's very fast.
Do you think we can even compete in the championship if we get relegated?
Yeah, but that's unfortunately not saying much.
No, that's what I'm saying. Do you think we can even compete in the championship if we get relegated?
I
Because
mean,
Brentford is thrashing. Brentford is thrashing. अब तो इस मैच में कोई कमबैक ही नहीं है. At best इस मैच में मिरेकल हो जाएगा अगर ड्रॉ कर पाती है मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड. और अब अगर कोई गाली देगा ना कि रोनाल्डो वांटेड टू लीव बिकॉज़ ही वाज एबल टू सी दिस.
look at that. Look at
यार
that. Tony.
बहुत
There was
गुस्सा
no
आ रहा
one
है.
near Tony, and Harry Maguire wants to pay. This is. I want to. I want to. I said this. I think when Sadik was on your channel, Suraj. This is the one thing I can't stand about Harry Maguire. He wants to play last man when he's the slowest man on the pitch. Why? I don't understand why.
भाई इतना सिंपल गेम चल रहा है. पता है तेरे को अभी बताऊं कितना सिंपल. ब्रेंटफोर्ड सिर्फ एक चीज कर रही है. फ्लैंक पे भगाओ, सेंट्रली बॉल डालो. इनके पास कुछ नहीं है डिफेंस.
And these guys have given up.
They're
It's
already
like
they're,
they've
they're
given up.
already down tools. They do that. They did that the whole last season.
कैमरामैन सिर्फ दो चीजें कर रहा है. जैसे ही बॉल आउट जाती है, स्पैन इट टू टेन हैग, देन स्पैन इट टू क्रिस्टियानो, एंड देन ब्रेंटफोर्ड फैंस मॉकिंग क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो.
Chai about this. I'm not making a joke here. If we consider if we come anywhere close to 8-2, if Eric Ten Hag doesn't do a full swap of this team, then Eric Ten Hag might as well just be an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer type manager, where he thinks this team is better than they are, even though time and time again it's proven that they're not. And that no, you can't blame Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for, because he is still picking
Oh
that
my
team.
god. Oh.
He's still picking that team when there are players on the bench that can replace players. So you have to keep that in mind. There is no Ole now to blame. If Ten Hag plays even the majority of these players next game
Ericsson
based on no merit,
come on,
that
come
will
on,
be
Radford, take the goal.
that will make you realize what's happening to Ten Hag right now. So Ten Hag will be finally, he will have to be complicit if he does the same thing next week. He will have to be. It doesn't matter if you think he's not at fault or not. He still picks the players. He has to be
ब्रेंटफोर्ड
held.
डाउन होती. ब्रेंटफोर्ड वन मैन डाउन होती अगर रैशफोर्ड ने सिर्फ एक बॉल दूर कर दी, क्योंकि उसको राया को इस पे फाउल करना ही था. एंड यहाँ पे इस बंदे ने ऐसा टच लिया कि इसके पीछे बॉल गई है.
Oh, he could have easily taken. Yeah.
Easily taken it down.
Bang bang. You can't say sack Eric Ten Hag though. He's literally had 2 games. This team in EPL only because of Ronaldo, man. Yeah, well, I mean, sure. Yeah, I guess that's one way of looking at it. We'll definitely not finish 6th. Ten Hag, please quit. I can't see you lose. But Gaurav, he has to take responsibility. He's choosing the players. It's well and good blaming Maguire and McTominay and whoever you want. He's still picking them. He has to take I was telling this to Suraj last week. Suraj was not agreeing with me. I'm like, he has to take responsibility for his picking his team at least. Irrespective of how they play, he has to take responsibility for picking his team. He has to. It's absurd. This is, I don't even know. They're all looking at the iPads. Like what can you do? What's the iPads gonna do right now?
भाई हद्दी हो गई भाई. सेकंड हाफ में क्या ही चेंज कर लोगे यार. कौन है तुम्हारे
Bro,
बेंच?
dude, what are they going to change? They can only change 5 people. And if one of them is not Maguire, you might as well not change anybody. Time to go. Glazers out. Well, God bless you, buddy, but that's just not happening.
नहीं हो रहा यार. कहाँ
Michael Knighton says he's going to do a hostile takeover and saying it's most likely not going to work. So what's the point of trying to attempt a hostile takeover that does not work? If anyone has a business degree and you don't really require one, if someone tells you I'm going to hostile take over your business and says it's most likely not going to work, why are you doing it in the first place?
What?
I would, you know what, Gaurav? It's so funny you say that. I would love to talk to Mohak. I've not spoken to him. I've not seen his content, but from what I heard, he is very, very vocal about Manchester United. I'd love to talk to him. I think we'd be the most vocal people on YouTube about Manchester United, because I've not only seen enough,
Come on,
I've seen
अबे यार
more
ये
than
तो
enough.
फाउल है. Come on, क्रिस्टियानो भाई कम से कम एक गोल निकाले हाफ में. अगर इस मैच में कुछ भी अलाइव करने को है, क्योंकि ये तो भाई मैं तो क्या ही रोक सकता हूँ भाई पागल. 4-0 man, 4-0 to
My
Brentford.
God, I still took Delo. I just realized it's 4-0 and I took Delo. Again,
और क्या भाई?
after the first goal, I just realized I still have him in the
Why?
team.
Why did you pick anyone from United? Last week I had Sancho and I even dropped him this week.
I
I mean
was only going to
I
keep Sancho anyway,
And
but
there is this guy on this panel who has a triple up on Manchester United. Stupid.
Giants. Oh god, Giants score is going to be bad.
Suraj Kumar, buddy, not Jayan.
Wait, Giant
Jayan,
has triple up too, right?
no.
He has.
He has Arsenal triple up. He has
Oh, he
Arsenal
has
triple up.
Arsenal. Oh god, he's going to do well this week.
उन लोगों का सोच भाई जिन्होंने गैब्रियल हेसूस अपने टीम से निकाल के हालैंड लिया है
I
उन
couldn't.
लोगों का
I couldn't let him go. I just couldn't. I can't triple up on Arsenal. I will never trust them that much, but I couldn't sell them. Thank God. And I did. And the best part is I didn't take defense, which makes me happy.
the minute on the clock is 40th and the score is 4-0 in a Manchester United game and Manchester United is losing that match. भाई ये कहाँ किस दुनिया में आ
Timestamp. Chai, I'm on 40:38. I think Suraj will be around
अरे
41 minutes.
मैं लिटरली दिस इज अ ब्रेंटफोर्ड टीम जो पिछले साल चैंपियनशिप से प्रीमियर लीग में आई है मेरी स्वानसी सिटी वो टीम थी हम लोग ऐसे खेलते थे अगर हम लोग मैं अगर यूनाइटेड के लिए
Rashford
जीती हाँ भैया बोलिए सर
Rashford की quoted value went from 120 to a 20 million at best.
कहाँ पे
Yeah,
कौन दे
yeah,
रहा है
yeah. So when PSG wanted him a couple of years ago, that was the quote value he was at the time. I don't know if it is still this season, but I
40
remember
है
reading
No, I
that a
mean
couple.
even I was reading it a couple of days back. You know when this yesterday or day before when this thing came out about PSG being interested in Rashford again.
कम ऑन डेलोट यू आर प्लेइंग वेरी शिट मेरे भाई बहुत शिट भाई मैं तो मतलब ब्रूनो को चलो ओवरऑल मैं गाली दे भी सकता हूँ अभी तक जैसा खेले हैं
But I tell you something, that one goal on the header that was on the corner, that was definitely Lisandro's fault.
हाँ,
But
Yeah,
if
it was
Lisandro
his,
is
but it
taking
was his fault. But he also has the height disadvantage. Don't keep him near the end.
कम
no,
ऑन
no,
ब्रूनो
and no, and the other thing is that people who are calling for Lisandro's head should realize that Lisandro is facing the same issues on his wing that Maguire faced last year, having Shaw on his wing.
Dude, I just think, quite honestly, Maguire is just terrible. It doesn't matter who's on his wing. He's not going to play any better. Doesn't matter. He played. We scored both. Brighton scored both their goals from the right
मेरे
hand
को ये नहीं
side.
समझ आ रहा सादिक भैया संगारे जैसे प्लेयर को क्यों नहीं साइन करा था इन्होंने अगर इन्होंने एक दो बिड डाले होते अब उसने 5 year का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट
See,
साइन कर लिया अब तो खत्म हो गया
see what I have, see what I've realized in transfer market is that Eric Ten Hag does not want an absolute bulldozer of a CDM.
Well, I don't know what game he's watching. You clearly need a bulldozer of a CDM.
But we have not been linked to a single player
So
of
so
that
we were
so
uh,
far.
we were linked to Sangare and Leimer because of Ragnick,
We
and
weren't.
and we didn't, and he didn't want it because it's a Ragnick pick. That is what the
See,
internal talks are
actually,
saying.
no.
what
Actually,
a
we were
shot
never linked.
what a
Actually, we
shot
were never linked to any one of them because the whole thing was that they were just reports in the media.
I heard we were linked to Leimer because of the Austrian, because Ragnick got the Austrian job, and then I think he put in like
No,
a.
those were just some media reports. Like we were never like linked. As in, we never inquired about
Yeah,
any of
yeah,
them.
we didn't inquire about him. Yeah.
The thing with United is it's easy for any player agent to just mention the name of Manchester United whenever it comes to their plans.
That's the truth, isn't it?
इतना क्योंकि इतना डिसजॉइंटेड क्लब है उन्हें हर पोजीशन में कोई प्लेयर चाहिए कोई कोई राइट विंग है किसी का कोई एजेंट वो चाहे तो उसको लिंक कर सकता है या मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड से एंड सीडीएम सेंटर मिड एनी पोजीशन you just link them to Manchester United and people will believe it.
I think honestly, Lisandro Martinez must be wondering what he got himself into instead of going to Arsenal.
Literally मतलब आर्सेनल चल जाता भाई साहब विलियम सलीबा एंड लिसांड्रो मार्टिनेज बाप रे बाप
Lakshay, Footy's Neymar is out 16 squads. It's okay, dude. It's over. Wait for FIFA 23. Don't waste your energy. Please don't. Gaurav is saying this is going on from December 2018 when I saw hope of a comeback from Ole. And the cycle is repeating. Probably, yeah. Yeah. Sounds about right, actually. The comeback, right? Where we went 17 games unbeaten. Yeah. Well, still finished out of top four that season as well. But
I
this
mean,
is.
honestly, right now, top four, that's what I'm saying. Most United fans are thinking the top four, we should compete in the Europa. Guys, smell the coffee. We aren't that good. This is the same issue that plagued Liverpool fans for 25 years, and I saw them while growing up. Like I've been following it since then. I've been following United since 1996.
Yeah, but
A decade and
I've been using the same example, Mohammed, and
mm.
the funny thing is, right? I said this to Jayant, but I said no matter how bad they were never this bad.
No. There were some atrocious. They ended up ninth and tenth also
No, no,
for a
I
couple of
mean as
seasons.
a set of players that we throw all this money on.
Oh, oh, the 2011 that the Andy Carroll, Adam
Oh,
Lallana years, the Roy
Ricky
Hodgson years.
Lambert, Charlie Adam.
Yeah, exactly, the Roy Hodgson years.
That was not a great team. Yeah, I forgot about that.
ब्रेंडन
Exactly.
रॉजर्स था शायद तब रिकी लैम्बर्ट के टाइम पे
That was that
Matlab
was
it
that
was sort
moment
of
where they took all the what was it, the Norwich players,
साउथहैम्पटन
Norwich
साउथहैम्पटन
and Southampton players. Sorry, yeah,
साउथहैम्पटन
Charlie Adam, yeah, and Charlie Adam from Stoke City back then, which was interesting buy at the time. From Blackpool to Stoke, Stoke to Liverpool, I think, if I
why the
remember
नहीं
hell
correctly.
चार्ली
did they
एडम्स
go for
नहीं
the
रिकी
goalkeeper?
लैम्बर्ट गया था
No, no, they got Charlie Adam even, but I don't know if they got him
एंडी
from.
कैरोल एंडी कैरोल they bought Andy Carroll for a record money
Yeah, I know that. I remember that. Yeah, yeah,
Today's game will
Gaurav,
be
Sadiq, Gaurav is saying he's really feeling bad for Ten Hag. I would only say he still picked the team. That doesn't mean he deserves this bad performance, but
क्या है यार इस
but
बंदे को मार रखा है भाई साहब
still pick the team. He has to be accountable.
I mean, honestly, see, any manager would not think that his team would be so insipid.
I agree. Although I was looking at the life leave Scott Parker's face today after 20 minutes. I actually saw that. I
Well,
was like, I feel really bad for Scotty Parker because I used to watch him play football and he would not be a midfielder who would allow this to happen. He would do something about it himself, even. And he's just seeing them get run through and run through and run through. And I saw the
इतना
life leave off of
predictable
him.
play है इतना predictable play है
well, see,
राया
when you
ने
watch that happen, see, when you watch that happen to a team like, against a team like City, that's a different thing.
हम्म,
Yeah,
We
I
are
mean,
we are
that's true.
having it done to us. We are having it done to us by Brentford. I mean, obviously Brentford's a very good team. I mean, my team is losing 4-0 to them. I have no right to say anything about them. But
They're
there are
probably,
levels
but
to it. I mean,
but in fairness, Sadek, they're probably not 4-0 better than us. In the sense of you would expect them to probably beat us, but you wouldn't
the
expect them to
way,
beat us like this.
honestly, the way they have played today, right now, they are maybe 5 or 6-0 better than us.
Well,
I mean, from the game that I've seen right now.
yeah, I
सही
know, I
बात है
know. Today's game, based on today's game, definitely. But
सही
like
बात है
before
भाई
the game started,
when we
I
look
wouldn't.
like
I don't know about Suraj.
Yeah,
I'll
on
let
paper,
Suraj. You tell me
see,
in
on
your thoughts. Before this game, you would think, okay, Brentford could beat us, right? Of course, we're not untouchable, but I don't think anyone would predict the score in halftime. This score
मैं
in halftime.
मैं तेरे को सच बताऊं मैंने ये स्कोर प्रिडिक्ट किया था यूनाइटेड के लिए मुझे लगा था आज के मैच में ना एरिक टेन हाग बिकॉज ऑफ आफ्टर द लास्ट डिफीट he'll be fuming and he'll make some decent changes and I मतलब सारे चेंजेस करे हैरी मैगवायर रख दिया
Harry Maguire is stealing a living, yeah. People forget Scott McTominay. Harry Maguire stealing a living. He's stealing a living.
Maguire today, honestly, Maguire today has been, I mean,
The
he's
the
been
fact
bad.
the
I mean, the
fact
whole team,
Sadiq, the fact that people chase after McTominay when at least 50% of the goals last season were conceded by McTominay by Maguire on Maguire's side. At least 50%.
अरे लेकिन
yeah, but then,
McTominay is just very bad he's
but
a
then,
bang average player
yeah, because see, what was happening many a times, I literally saw a 6'4" man disappear into thin air and then come back again when the ball went in. That was Scott McTominay. I literally saw him do that.
My God,
Not once,
I
not
would I
twice,
would pay
twice.
money. I would pay money to hear what he's going to say to them halftime. Oh my God.
He's gonna say nothing.
Can't say anything, right? That's true. What are you gonna do?
I mean, see, what he says makes no difference. What team walks out for the second half makes the difference.
Da Silva, Jensen, me, Embuemo. 4 goals in 35 minutes.
और दोस्तों व्हाट्सएप
You know how it looked? You know how it looked? The game in the first 35 minutes to me?
It looked like we were getting
I'm a
marauded.
Barca, I'm a Barca fan as well. So I've been following both the teams for that long. So it was like, last week Barca had that friendly against Pumas, and the first 30 minutes what Barca did to them is what Brentford did to Manchester United, right?
wow.
Yeah, I mean, escape Pratap Singh transferring Dallo out of FPL, dude. The worst part, Pratap, is it's. I don't know how many goals is Dallo's fault. Probably none of them. That's the sad part.
भाई दो तो पूरे डे यहाँ पे जाते हैं, दो तो सीधा डे
You can't
वो
even blame
डेथ
Both
Dallo
of
for
them.
the 4 goals conceded. You can't blame him for one.
See, the first goal was a howler. The second one was a De Gea howler. The third one, if De Gea would have maintained his position a little better on the goal line, and if Martinez would not have been tasked to be the last man, and Harry Maguire would have taken that responsibility, we would probably not have conceded
I
that.
don't know. I don't know
And
why
the fourth
he's
one,
Sadik. Have you seen? People never noticed, right? People always blame Lindelof. I think I said the point to you. In fact, when we were having this discussion last season,
hmm,
every time even though Lindelof's faster than Maguire, Maguire's the last man. I don't know. I don't get why they hit a long ball. Lindelof is the physically weaker one and faster, but yet Maguire is behind, slower and
I
dominantly
don't
in the air. I don't get
I
it.
don't understand one thing. Why don't we learn from other teams? See, Real Madrid is an excellent team. Okay, they're probably the class of Europe at the moment because they're the defending European champions and the La Liga champions. Real Madrid realizes they've got Eder Militao, who's definitely way faster than Maguire, but is not a fast defender when it comes to tracking back. They know that David Alaba is not the swiftest of centre backs. Carvajal is not the swiftest of right backs. Despite having a proper midfield of a Cruz, Casemiro, Modric, they still play a mid to low block and hit teams on the counter, controlling the ball with lateral passing and then hitting them on the counter when they need to. When a team like that, with that much of talent, can appreciate the fact that they need to play to the best of their defensive strengths,
I mean,
I mean, see,
I'm genuinely. I mean, I don't even know what to say here. Like, I'm actually
I'm
trying.
trying to analyze. See, I'm trying to analyze it, but I'm talking about other things because there's nothing to analyze in the
No,
game.
that's
We were
that's
there
exactly my point.
because
I'm trying to think of something. It's like, oh, we got 60% possession, but then it's like, yeah, we're
I
losing
think this
4-0.
game, I think this game was a worse butt whooping than what Khabib gave to Conor McGregor.
Bro, at
Every
least
time
at
he
least
opened his mouth,
at
he
least
told
at
him,
least at least Connor won the third round, dude. Oh
that
wait,
he won because
because
Khabib
he
did nothing.
because he
No, he didn't win
didn't take
anything.
him to the ground. Yeah, I know, but still, at least he did something.
And
भाई मैं कल एक मैच देख रहा
that was
था,
because of
खबीब
Khabib.
वर्सेस खबीब वर्सेस जॉनसन, अरे बाप रे
Oh, you. I don't know. Were you listening to it with volume? Because he talks to him.
हाँ
I'm going. I have to win this. Just let me win this. Like, just give up. I was like, oh my god, that's so frightening. He's
No,
getting punched
the
in the
best
face
part
and
was
telling him to give up.
no,
Oh,
the best thing was what he told McGregor. Every time he like the first round when he took him down and McGregor knew he can't do shit to him. Every time he dropped an elbow on him, he told McGregor talk. And when
yeah.
McGregor opened his mouth, he
Just
dropped another
business.
elbow on him.
Yeah,
oh my
and he keeps saying
talk
it's just
हाय
business,
हाय
Now talk.
just business. He's like, it's just business, and he
Now
kept
talk.
like hitting him.
Yeah.
That was a frightening fight. The Michael Johnson fight was really frightening.
भाई मुझे नहीं लग रहा कि अभी
You
अभी
know,
अभी अभी आपको
Khabib's
क्या
toughest fight.
Gleison Tibau, right? Second fight of the yes,
No, 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 no.
Gleison Tibau.
That was the one I saw live, Justin Poirier, because Poirier had him in a rare naked.
Renegade, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I mean, he was dominating him, and then suddenly there was a what do you say? I mean, there was a switch on the ground, like there
Yeah.
was a sweep that
Yes.
Dustin Poirier did, but that sweep was a mistake because Poirier was on top, but he saw that opportunity, went for the choke and went for a sweep, but then he landed up on his back, and then once Khabib was on top, that was it for him.
So, Mohammed, are you going to make 280 or are you not going to make 280? What's it looking like?
I don't think so. It doesn't look like it.
So, if you're not going to make 280, then we'll do a watch along. Please join me. It'll be awesome.
Sure.
In fact, if you're watching UFC events live, let me know. We'll do it together. Because anyway, I'm going to be watching them live.
Actually, the point, the thing is they happen on Sundays, right? They
Yeah.
happen on Sunday morning. So I work on Sundays.
Okay.
So in the
Okay.
morning, I'm usually like I have it on my phone,
Yeah.
but I'm in my office just doing my work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Makes
if some
sense.
days the work, yeah, if some days the work is not that busy, then just
Absolutely. Just let me
drop
know.
a
Let
link.
me know when you're not on shift, and if I'm doing a watch along, I'll send you the link. Like
Sure.
today,
Take
like
care.
today's fights at 4:30 in the morning, which is like 3 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
I'll just watch the repeat at 12. I'm not going. I'm going to stay off social media. Just watch the repeat at 12.
Same here.
है तूने
Same here.
मैच
I'll
नहीं
just
देखना?
watch the repeat.
Look at that, yeah. Look at those. That first goal, yeah. Unbelievable.
I had to just shut my stream down. I'm like, I'm gonna go back to it later.
मैं
I generally don't
सादिक भैया
blame anyone.
मुझे ऐसे लग रहा है दो बंदे खड़े होंगे भी ड्रेसिंग रूम में और मुक्के चला रहे होंगे मतलब वो एरिक टेन हाग एक कोने से चालू होगा एक कोने से रोनाल्डो और सालों तुम लोग तुम्हारी दे
No,
आर
no,
ओनली
Ronaldo will do nothing. Ronaldo will just go in and drop a text to Jorge Mendes and say, "Dude, get me
प्लीज
out of here, please."
प्लीज प्लीज मेरे भाई मुझे
He
बचा
said, he
ले
said, he said Chelsea, Atletico, anything is better than this.
ब्रैंडफोर्ड आस्क ब्रैंडफोर्ड इफ दे आर विलिंग टू प्ले
Losui is saying hashtag save United. Bang Bang saying ये है हगू हगने वाले Manchester United. I mean, yeah, I guess.
अरे वाह यार तूने हिंदी अच्छी पढ़ी बेसिकली
MZ is saying Nathan bro, sorry if I keep seeing PL games precisely United ones. I might end up becoming patient instead of a surgeon. It's fine, dude. It's fine. See, listen, I'm on the train for 9 years, so it'll be difficult for people to watch this.
मेरे
I understand.
मेरे भाई का 10 तारीख को बर्थडे था आज वो पार्टी दे रहा था ठीक है और इस मैच के लिए कि नेथन का पहला स्ट्रीम है आई डिडंट गो देयर आई वाज एट होम कि मैं नेथन के स्ट्रीम में पार्टिसिपेट करूंगा ये वो मैच
Oh, bro.
मेरी प्रिया है
Bhavesh, how do you rate Lisandro's performance today? Doc, it's up to you. Come on. Feel free to say something.
Yeah, how do you rate a performance here? I mean, it's like picking the best piece of shit out of an entire what do you say? An entire showroom of it.
I mean, in fairness, I will blame him a little bit for the second goal. He should have just passed it to Shaw and got rid of it. But apart from that, I mean, the header goal, he
I
had
mean,
no chance. Ben Me, he
I,
overshot the trajectory of the ball. He was moving
yeah,
back.
Benny,
He had no
Benny
chance.
would, as I said, Benny would win a header over me.
Yeah, exactly. He had no, and he overshot it. He
अरे
shot.
नहीं भैया द थिंग इज बेन्नी इज डिसबैलेंस ही इज जस्ट फॉलिंग आप देखो बेन्नी ऐसे गिर रहा है वो एक टांग पे उसने हेडर मारी है एक
No,
टांग
but
पे
what
वो भी
happened
गिर
is,
रहा है
but
ना.
but the thing is, Lisandro
The pressure
overshot,
came
right? He
on
was
Lisandro
moving
also.
backwards. So, no.
लिसांड्रो इज गोइंग फॉरवर्ड दैट मैं इसीलिए तो मैं इसमें मेरे को मतलब इट इज अनडिफेंडेबल मेरे हिसाब से तो एक एक प्रीमियर लीग गोल सेंटर बैक को खासकर 50 मिलियन के सेंटर बैक को ये तो
See,
डिफेंड करना ही चाहिए
everyone, see, after the first two goals, they are complete howlers. I mean, Lisandro Martinez should have played it to Shaw. And even if he played it to De Gea, opening up that center part for him, then De Gea should have played a pass. When he saw that there is someone charging up on Ericsson,
Or hit it long. Anything.
go long, go long. I mean, make what do you say? Call an audible, make a change there.
Seriously, yeah. Anything would have been better than passing it on the ground. Sanjib at TCSB, I told you Brentford will destroy Manchester United, but it's not Brentford. It's De Gea destroys my. Okay, dude. Said Sanjib, that's not fair, dude. He was easily the second best player of our team last season. That see this is Sanjib. This is the problem, right? Our English media is doing the same thing. You cannot tell me for certain, right, that Anderson over a 38 game span could do better than De Gea because there's just not enough proof of that. De Gea in the last 10 years has been our sole constant survivor through the Alex era, through many eras, and he's been player of the season for many seasons. So when you say De Gea destroys Manchester United, you cannot guarantee me that Henderson can do better. Today, based on how we conceded our goals, I'll
अरे
accept it. I'll
सैंचेज इज द
accept
काइंड
it.
ऑफ गोलकीपर यू नीड राइट
But you can't tell me over a 38 game period that he can do better than De Gea. You can't do that because De Gea
हु
has
सैंचेज हु
no
Nathan,
Henderson because De Gea
Nathan,
has a
Nathan,
decade long track
no,
record
no, I'll
of
tell you
saving
something.
our ass.
But but if you see
Yeah.
De Gea, it seems to us if you go back and watch those matches, it seems to us that De Gea is saving our asses. The problem with De Gea is, like, if you compare him to, I'm not even saying go to Alisson's level. Okay, Alisson is a beautiful goalkeeper.
सही बात है.
You go to you go to a goalkeeper like Raya. You go
Yeah,
to
I
a
like
goalkeeper like
yeah,
Sanchez.
Sanchez.
These
I've
guys,
been looking at Sanchez especially last season, but
see, these guys are not allowing shots to be created, which De Gea then needs to make a Hollywood. He needs to make a Hollywood save against.
yeah.
Like many a times when the ball is coming, you have to anticipate it in such a way that you have to clear the ball prior for that ball to be converted into a shot.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
It's not just his
Uh,
distribution.
Wait,
It's
Doc,
not just his distribution.
there are questions for you, one. I'll just read them out.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, Bhavish asked me one personal question. How do you handle frustration and anxiety after performances of your club since many years? It's very simple, Bhavish. If you don't only follow one sport, you wind down by watching other sports. That's why I love the UFC. It does not allow me to grab onto any such fighter because any fighter can excite you in any fight, in any card, in any week. And it is literally the best way to blow off steam because you have no personal attachment to anything and it's just pure entertainment, especially if you know what you're looking at. It's just pure entertainment. And
Unless in my case, if the fighter's name is GSP.
yeah, I love GSP, but I do understand what you're saying. But for me, to me personally, with
GSP
my eyes, it was
was
it
an
was always
adorable
masterful.
person.
I thought he was masterful, but I understand what you're saying. It is not for everyone to watch. I agree.
The thing about GSP that impressed me was the guy came from a stand-up background and dominated national and Olympic level wrestlers in wrestling. I mean,
He's
his
one of a
performance
kind.
against
He's one of a kind. His
his
his his
performance
first
against
game
John
his
Fitch.
first game is something else. His final game is something completely different. Different level.
His performance against John Fitch, where he
Oh,
dominated him on the ground, and then his second fight against Josh Koscheck, where everyone said
broke his
GSP
eye.
will not keep it on the feet. Yeah, exactly. They said he will not keep it on the foot because Koscheck can catch him, and he just used the jab and take down defense.
He broke his
Whole
orbital
fight.
bone. Koscheck couldn't leave the state they were fighting in because he had to
Yeah,
take a plane. He had to drive. He had to
exactly.
actually drive back home
ये
because he's
बंदा
broken.
Yeah.
मूवीज करता है. क्या नाम है? जॉर्जेस
George
से.
St. Pierre came
George
in
St.
with
Pierre, yeah, he did.
yeah, he was
Captain America was one of them.
the
I don't
Marvel
really remember
Captain
all.
America, and then he did the TV show. No, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He was there in that as well. He died in the last episode.
Yeah.
अच्छा.
It's true. Chai baat is I can't
His
see your
name was this
I can't see your comment. Can you type it again, please, if you don't mind? Sanjay is saying yes, Nathan. I'm saying basis of these last two matches, he is not a ball playing. No, dude, he's not a ball playing goalkeeper. And if I may just defend him for a little bit, just I know Doc is going to disagree with me. I already know, but I will just defend him a little bit. He came up in an era where they didn't do that. A,
हाँ.
okay. B, he if there is anyone that deserves any kind of leeway, any kind, and I'm not in the mood to give anyone leeway, just so we are very clear, it is only David De Gea. He has earned it through sticking to
Rafael
this
Varane
club.
coming on. Rafael Varane coming
He's
on.
earned this through sticking with our club through thick and thin. When
And
he
Tyrell
wanted to go,
Malacia is
when he
coming
wanted
on.
to
This
go,
man.
we did some rubbish
Oh
and we
God.
stayed there.
एंड मैकटोमिने. अबे यार, दो अच्छी चीजें करके उस पे हक क्यों दे रहा है मेरे भाई? दो अच्छी चीजें करके उस पे हक क्यों दे रहा है मेरे भाई?
Who's going off in the midfield? Don't tell me Fred.
Oh
Fred
my!
is good.
Actually, please tell me Fred, because at least we'll see if McTominay is better than Fred. At least we can see that today.
He is not by
No,
stats.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Today we'll get to see it, right? We'll get to see it.
Come on, Cristiano, kill them. It should be 5-goal howl from Cristiano. चुप हो जा.
Madridista is asking.
Suraj.
Madridista asking Sadik. Three-peat Madrid versus 2010 Barca.
भाई.
UCL final hypothetically. Who wins? Unbiased opinion.
इसमें bias कैसे
Bro,
नहीं होगा?
can't give that answer right now.
Okay.
And it will be biased. See, I always find it very funny. The Real versus Barca debate in any era, especially if you count from the 90s onwards.
Yeah.
Once the Franco regime and everything was done, Franco I think went away. Him and then his son, the regime finished in 87, 88. That was in the middle of Real Madrid winning I think six La Ligas in a row in the mid 80s. They had this amazing Mexican striker called Hugo Sanchez,
Yeah, Hugo Sanchez.
who used to, yeah, Hugo Sanchez used to play for them. So say from 90s onwards, it was a balanced era. And even in from 90s till today, Real Madrid has won 8 Champions Leagues. Barcelona पांचवा लोग खा लिया.
नहीं, खा नहीं लिया, मतलब मेरे को ऐसा लगा था अटैक स्टार्ट होगा, उन्होंने
Game, guys, sorry. The second half has started. Suraj is slightly ahead of both of us. Sanjeev,
Yeah, so the way
a question to Sadik before we watch the game. Do you think after looking at these performances, any player will come to Manchester United? I will answer
I
before
would
I let
say
Doc answer after me because mine is very simple. Only players below the level we desire at the moment, simply because people have eyesight. It's very simple answer. Yeah, sorry, Doc. Continue.
absolutely. No, I've given the same answer in over the last 2 weeks on different streams. That right now, as fans, we have to temper our expectations of what quality of player we can get to our squad. But we need to become very, very smart because there are many young who not so young players who are decent, who are in other leagues where we need to scout properly and get those players who would be willing to give Manchester United a shot for a chance to play in the Premier League. We need to jump on their shoulders and get ahead.
Chai Batis, I've not,
हैरी
I
मैगवायर
haven't,
स्टिल
I
ऑन द
haven't,
पिच.
I haven't seen your, I still haven't seen your comment. So do me a favor, just text it now. I'll read it out from the text. Best
अरे
way.
हैरी मैगवायर इज स्टिल ऑन द पिच. The
See,
defender that was taken off
no
was.
one is going to, no one is going to accept this. No, I know. I won't even bother going on other United channels and checking because first of all, I don't want my opinion to change because it's mine, and second of all, I know for a fact that Ten Hag will get leeway for picking the same players when he shouldn't because it's his choice. Quite simple. But
अबे यार, मुझे ये नहीं समझ आ रहा कि मतलब चल लिसांड्रो मे बी फिजिकली चक्कर में.
I would play Lisandro as a DM. Couple of years back, he played at Ajax as a DM. I
नहीं,
just play.
पिछले साल भी खेला है, पिछले साल भी खेला
I
है
would
वो.
just play him as a DM, and
Yeah, I could have like
I'd keep Maguire in the team because we have no choice, and I'll just get Varane. So we have all the good players
भाई
in the
एरिक
player.
बाई, आई वुड प्ले एरिक बाई एंड वरान एज अ सेंटर बैक
He has
creating
too
too
many.
many.
He has too many mistakes, dude. Eric Bailly has too many mistakes.
And
okay.
Harry Maguire is
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. But to be
Yeah,
fair,
I'm
he
scared
the
now
only
because
reason
they have
the
just
हाँ भैया
sorry.
बताइए.
ओके नहीं मुझे डर लग रहा था क्योंकि ब्रेंटफोर्ड लॉन्ग थ्रो इन लेती है मुझे लगा था फिर खाने वाले.
नहीं, वो खा लेगी तो मैं तो चिल्ला ही दूंगा, फिर तो मैंने बस से संन्यास ही ले लेना है अब तो.
Losui, Savik bhai, he's asking you. Losui is asking you if do you agree if leaving Madrid was the biggest mistake CR7 made?
I don't think so. I mean, see, listen, why do we have to judge what a player does? See, this is his profession. It's his personal life.
हाँ.
Does anyone come and ask you why you left a job if that company is not doing well? It's your own. It's their careers. It's their own wish. If they want to leave Madrid, they want to leave United, they want to leave whatsoever place they want. I mean, does anyone ever ask Cristiano Ronaldo why he left Manchester United when he did, when he had played two back-to-back Champions League finals and had won a three-peat of PL title with a young Wayne Rooney
क्या
and a
बात.
Carlos Tevez and a young squad next to him?
I mean,
No one answers that question.
it's really easy
Just
to
भाई
imagine.
बच गए.
it's really easy to see it now, right? Because it's already done. Hindsight is 2020, right? So it's easy to ask the question now.
No, but that's what I'm saying, na, because everyone is seeing that he won that three-peat at Madrid. That three-peat at Madrid came after a decade, after like 6 or 7 years of him going to Madrid. What people don't realize is the situation he left at United. He left a three-peat title-winning team and a team that had gone to back-to-back UCL finals, and went to another one without him in 2011, which probably United could have won against Barca had he been a part of that team, because then the structure of the team would have been different.
Different, exactly.
क्या बात है, बहुत अच्छा पॉइंट है दादी भैया,
Soman,
क्योंकि उसके
Soman,
उसके
you
6
left.
साल
You
लगे.
didn't leave for half an hour. They scored all 4 goals in half an hour. So technically, you just left and you just missed the goals because in 35 minutes we were 4-0 down. So yeah.
Come
Sanjib
on,
is
please.
asking Sadik.
Come on, Cristiano.
Doc, the
Ooh.
question is: do you think we will finish top seven in the Premier League?
See, if you ask me right now, and if I give you a reactionary answer, I'll definitely say no. But then last season we saw Arsenal in a very similar position
सही बात
to what we are right now, against very similar quality of opposition as well, barring one Manchester City extra game. They lost to Brentford 2-0, which looked equally bad as we are looking right now. Because I saw that game completely,
हाँ
and that 2-0 looked as bad. Brentford was just not able to finish their chances that day, which they've done today.
हाँ बिल्कुल सही बात है एम्बोमो
And
को मैंने 3 पोस्ट मारते हुए देखा था उसमें 3 पोस्ट सही कह रहे हो आप
exactly, and Man City destroyed them, which I think probably Liverpool will do to us next week,
हाँ
looking at our current form. And I think they lost another game in between to another upper mid kind of a table club. No, sorry, they lost to Chelsea 3-0. 3-0. And Chelsea hammered them properly. I mean, it was not a 3-0 game against Chelsea. So you saw that they got some key signings in by the end of the deadline, and things worked out. For us, it looks a bit more bleak because at least Arsenal's players and the structure that they were starting to show in by the third game of that showed some hope. For United, it looks even worse and much bleaker. But well,
come on
one can
Cristiano
only
come
hope, right?
on
So I would say top seven at this moment looks difficult. I mean, I would not. I mean, I would be stupid if I would be doing that, saying
गोल आ
that
रहे
no,
हैं
top seven
हाफ
looks a very likelihood.
हाफ में गोल आ रहे हैं हाफ में गोल आ रहे
किसका गोल आ रहा है ब्रेंटफोर्ड का?
हैं ये है गुड क्वेश्चन गोल
गोल आ रहा है, वो तो मुझे पता गोल आ रहा है. अरे यार,
ये होना चाहिए था अरे मलासिया इज फ्रेड 2.2 ये तो किसी ने बताया ही नहीं वैसे ही टाइप के बाउंड दे रहा है यार ये
यार Malakia is a good player.
हाँ भैया
He's
मजेदार
he starts for the Dutch national team. He's a captain of. I mean, he's a vice captain of Feyenoord.
God, I don't even want to read this question.
ठीक है
Uh,
भाई कम ऑन वन द बॉल
now a serious question for me and you, Doc. What just changed from the previous year, from what this manager came, and which good squad was he talking about? I will say now, if ETH gets sacked, he is responsible. Doc,
Come on, the few
you want to take this, or
No, I just want to give it a pass. I mean, there is no reason talking about this question because in 2 games, if you're being that reactionary about football, then I don't think so. You can ever sit and watch a full
I
season.
think Doc, I think what Soban is trying to say is that the fact that he in his first press conference said this team isn't that bad, they finished second the season
I
before.
mean, what do you expect? I mean, what do you
हाँ
expect a new manager
I
coming in
mean,
his first press conference
I
to say
would
what?
prefer if he at least saw our games on some level instead of saying that, or just not say it at all. Like I wish he didn't say it,
See,
you know.
Nathan, I think you are also not that naive, neither am I, that when you go to a new job, you say all good things at that place, and then you start building things according to your own requirements. I
हाँ
think the first press conference, if people take it that seriously, I think people need to grow up a little bit and learn about how the real world works at times.
अरे भैया रिएक्शनरी तो बहुत दुनिया तो बहुत रिएक्शनरी है
Like first press conference, what do you expect a new manager to come and say that my team is shit?
I just wish he didn't bring up the finish second part. I wish he could have just gone, you know, these players are good. We are going to turn it around. You know, something like that. I just wish he
कम
didn't say
ऑन
the
10 मोर
words finish second. That's it, really.
Yeah, I know, but you have to give your team a little bit of confidence. That's also there. But he didn't know that he's playing with players who are, I mean, who are just
Uh,
acting as football players right
he
now.
didn't. He definitely did not know what he signed up for. Undeniable. He definitely didn't know what he signed up for. You can't even
I
back him
mean,
for that. It seems like he has no idea what he signed up for.
नहीं मैं मतलब देख
I,
अगर मैं जो बंदा मतलब जैसे क्वेश्चन को अगर मैं सिर्फ अगर सीरियस लेने की कोशिश करूँ तो मैं ये चीज कह सकता हूँ कि भाई बिल्कुल भी अगर आप कल को ये चीज सुन लो कि एरिक टेन हाग ने छोड़ दी जॉब, सैक की बात तो हो ही नहीं सकती, ठीक है। जो सिर्फ हो सकता है वो ये हो सकता है कि एरिक टेन हाग घर जाए और कहे भाई मैं सुसाइड कर लूंगा अगर मैं 2 दिन और यहाँ रुक गया तो मेरे बस की नहीं हो रही है, मैं जा रहा हूँ, ठीक है, और वो छोड़ देता है। तो मुझे लगता है आप उसको बिल्कुल ब्लेम नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि उस बंदे को क्या बैकिंग मिली है।
हाँ
एक
Okay. So, Chai Batis is saying I got the message directly. He's saying your thoughts, Doc. Sergei Milinkovic-Savic could have solved 80% of United's midfield problems. What do you think?
no, no way, no way.
It's to be a
See, we
miracle
lack
work
a
harder.
proper. See, we lack a prop. See, a Frankie De Jong, yes, because that profile of a midfielder next to Christian Eriksen, that midfield can work. But that midfield can only work so much when you have fullbacks who are defensively oriented. Because otherwise, they will spend the whole game covering for their mistakes. Then the midfield will be found open, and you will be back to square one.
Okay, so
So
Sadik, to
that,
give you some context, Suman was talking about our private chat where he was saying,
okay.
uh, from what we talked about, I kind of explained to him like privately, like what the manager was saying, which is, we finished second and saying he has a good squad and stuff like that. So basically he was asking why is he denying the squad is average capacity, and why is he denying that he does not need signings? Because what happened in one of the press conferences, he said, if we don't get any new signings, I'm happy with what we have got.
नहीं 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 उसने मैं
No, 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 no.
हाँ मैं
What he said was,
हाँ
what he said was that if I don't get the kind of player I want,
Yeah,
and that was and
exactly.
that was specifically no, and that was specifically in response to a question about Frankie De
Frankie
Jong.
Young.
That that if I don't get this kind of a player, I will use our current lot. From which what I meant was that he probably meant the academy lads that we have in a Charlie Savage, a Zidane Iqbal, and a James Garner. And that's where I am really agitated that why aren't we seeing those midfielders being
Exactly.
used?
I agree. That's exactly what I was
See,
saying in the first game too.
you
I
can
was
see
looking
yourself.
forward to playing Ghana, but
You can see for yourself. Apart from this one corner now, it's been what 10 minutes in the second half. Since Tyrell Malacia has come in, we haven't seen anything go through that left flank much.
सही बात
This is where you
yeah,
see
I
proper
mean,
game speed. I mean,
come
Luke
on
from
Jaden
way.
come on भाई एम्बेमो इज अ सुपर प्लेयर भाई इस मैच में तो बहुत ही अच्छा लग रहा है
And Werner was a good player, man. And Werner
भैया
was very good.
क्या अभी सबसे पीछे आया बॉल डिफेंड करी बॉल अपनी टीम
See,
को
this is a
प्रोवाइड की
very this is a very low barometer for him to for you to judge him when he's playing against this kind of a Manchester United.
but I just feel that he has to take some onus on team selection at least.
हाँ
Yes,
That
definitely. I think
because
my see the thing
I
is,
don't know about you, Doc, but I'm hearing everyone just give him a pass about the team selection, which I don't think is fair.
see, I didn't give him a pass even last week, especially when. But then I said, okay, I can give him up to 3 to 4 weeks. If in 3 to 4 proper game weeks, after the kind of humiliation we are going
हाँ
through
बच
today,
गए थैंक्स टू टेरल मलासिया
if
थैंक्स टू टेरल मलासिया
if after all of these performances he doesn't see and does not smell the coffee himself, again using the same anecdote, then I think I will have to even even start questioning him. Because even if after 4 5 weeks, like say after a month of games, if I still see the same midfield or the same combination of midfield starting again and again, with not a single start for a James Garner, a Charlie Savage, and Zidane Iqbal, I would be like, okay, what's going on? Because that at least again the same question comes up. What how much worse could it get with those guys on the pitch?
Yeah, I mean that's true. That's not, you can't deny that. It can't get worse than this.
Exactly.
Sancho of Ilanga in
But Sancho was invisible today.
भैया बहुत प्लेयर इनविजिबल है मैं तो ब्रूनो फर्नांडिस को सोच रहा हूँ उसने टच कितने लिए हैं इस मैच
I think what has happened is because of these neon jerseys in the sunlight, they tend to disappear. So I think the whole team basically thought that they're invisible and they just disappear. That's
ये
what has
लोग
happened with us. I mean,
ये मुझे जैसा ये लोग परफॉर्मेंस दे रहे हैं इन्हें घास में छुपी जाना चाहिए
Oh, it's so
Please.
painful.
No,
You
well,
can
yeah,
only
no, no.
laugh. So painful. You can only laugh. Can't do
It
anything
is. It
else.
I
is.
mean, see,
15 minutes
it's
has
one of
already
those
passed.
days, where you're being so embarrassing that you can't do anything
You
but just
can't but laugh.
smile.
Seriously, you can't. You can't. You really can't. I mean, I would
It's
love.
it's
I'm actually going to listen to one MUFC today. I haven't. I've seen him like do
oh
collabs, but I would love to hear what he has to say
अरे
post match reaction
oh
today.
आज के मैच में तो सिर्फ गाली
oh
होगी.
Mohawk's there, and along with Mohawk there is also Harman. So it's like a double whammy.
I'd love to hear what they have to say. I feel like we are on
That's
the
what
very similar path of opinions here.
I think every United fan. I am a bit more sedate with my opinions at times, just like a bit more tempered out.
Yeah, of course.
Perhaps age and time does that to you a little bit. But even I am feeling like last week I was pissed. This week I'm just like, okay, let's see.
This,
Championship here we come.
this might sound sad to say, but I could envision Brighton beating us, however good we play. But this performance, no, I didn't envision this. Like I didn't envision that there is a chance this could have happened. Losing, sure, but not like this.
I mean, this is like this is a capitulation before it even started.
हाँ सही बात है.
And that's what they have done so many games last season. Like Suraj used to ask me, dude, why are you not being motivated? Like, why are you not being positive? Why are you not showing energy? I'm like, there is no energy to show, dude. The players aren't showing energy. What's the point of like if I get animated, the players aren't going to get better. I'm not one of their coaches. So I was just like watching the
You
game
know,
and just being very
remember
desensitized.
last year after the Watford 4-1, we thought that how much worse could it get? Welcome to this season.
I mean, I saw us the way Jurgen Klopp showed us mercy. That moment on, I just switched off the whole season. I sat watched every game
So,
with Giant live on stream, but I just switched
oh,
off.
Richard Arnold.
There
Richard
should
Arnold's in the.
oh my god. This is
I mean,
something this is
honestly,
something I can't switch off to.
see, uh, in a way, when you talk about Richard Arnold and you talk about the current board, see, our initial negotiators for 10 years under Ed Woodward are all gone. Ed Woodward was gone. This other guy who was our Matt Judge, he was gone. Our finance chief was let go, and our scouts were let go. I at this moment I can't even see. We have failed to make the signings that we wanted to make. We have stuck with one player for so long. I agree all of that, but I still feel if we ever even inquired about other players, I think other players have simply refused to come to us. The caliber of player that we were looking at. That's what I feel. That's why I think we are finally going for a player like Adrian Rabiot or Natovic
I
because
wanted to cry. I was live on stream when with Giant when someone broke the news we are in for Rabiot, and I I don't know if anyone would clip it. As soon as I heard that, I was like this. I was like another C Tech Paul Pogba, like same mentality, same everything. French. I was like, oh god.
I think I think Rabiot from an attitude point of view is a little better than Pogba.
Yeah. But is that really saying much? Unfortunately.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's where we are right now. I mean, if you go see, people would say that maybe I'm being an apologist for the board, but if you ask a Richard Arnold and these guys who have just come in after the Ed Woodward era, okay, Richard Arnold was not there. I think he was there in the background, but he was not involved in the work. So when Richard Arnold comes in, when a John Murtaugh, he was, I think, with our female team. He was not with the male team, if I'm not mistaken. Right? So when
Yeah,
a
and
John
and
Murtaugh comes in,
I don't think I need to tell you how much of a shambles the female side of our club is too. So
well, I think the female side of the club is shambles because of lack of investment.
exactly, and they are
Proper
doing
like
and they are doing
investment.
better than us. And our female
Exactly.
players are scoring World Cup winning goals and Euro winning goals.
True. So see, then a John Murtaugh would have come in and a Richard Arnold would have come in, and imagine they would have gone in for a negotiation with another team or with another player. They would have found out that this is where Manchester United stand currently. We are a big club in name and fame, but we are not a big club on the pitch. We need to
Come on,
realize that
Cristiano.
we are a mid tier team at best.
Come on, cross it. Come on, cross it. मेरा भाई.
You can't
I
do
mean,
anything but laugh.
we are in the category where during our glory days, a team like a Middlesbrough used to reside. If you remember the Middlesbrough and the Blackburn of Ivan Campo and Santa Cruz and those players.
Jeremy Aliadier and
Yes,
Steve
that's
Malbranc
where
from Sunderland, Lee Catamol.
exactly. That's where we stand right now, honestly, on the pitch.
अबे यार कैसे फाउल दे रहा है यार, ये कैसे फाउल है यार, कुछ भी. अभी यूनाइटेड को अगर ये मैच ड्रॉ करना है तो इस मैच में हर 5 मिनट में गोल
Yes,
पास है.
you have to put a statue up of Ten Hag if we manage a draw.
Like, if you have to pull a draw from here, you have to do what Brentford did to us: 4 goals in 35 minutes. In fact, better. No. In fact, better. 4 goals in 25.
Oh, guys, everyone in the chat, just in case people don't know this, we still haven't scored a goal this Premier League season.
Yeah, none
Yeah.
from our foot.
That's what I meant, not from we. That's why I specifically said we. We have own goals to our name, but we have not. Oh, 9-1.
कम ऑन यार.
6-1.
एक शॉट ऑन टारगेट है, एक शॉट ऑन टारगेट है.
Okay, Donny van der Beek's coming on, I think.
Does that even mean anything? I feel like no matter who comes out of the bench, it doesn't mean anything right now. Just disappeared. Absolutely disappeared today.
ये ब्रूनो को निकाल चुका है.
Oh, Christian Eriksen with the header. It was a nice attempt.
4-0.
George
Who was the
Gaming
guy
saying
with
at
the
least
pass?
Sadek Bhaiya will sleep happily after watching Barcelona. Yeah, probably.
I hope so. No, I hope so, because Rayo Vallecano did a double on us last year.
God.
So it could get even worse for me.
Get.
एक चीज सिर्फ आज अच्छी है, स्वानसी अपना मैच जीत गई. 15 शॉट ऑन टारगेट, इसमें से 15 शॉट, 5 ऑन टारगेट, 64% पोजीशन, 600 passes.
600 passes.
Yeah, if I'm reading it right.
600.
Suraj,
Sorry,
next year,
550 passes. Sorry, 550.
Suraj, next year hoga Swansea versus United in the championship.
In the dust.
Yeah.
Championship. अरे नहीं
Right
हो पाएगा.
next to each other on the
नहीं हो
table.
पाएगा.
Right next to
नहीं.
each other on the table.
नहीं, या ऐसा ना हो जाए कि स्वानसी प्रीमियर लीग में आ जाए और हम championship.
भाई नेथन, मैं सुसाइड करवा दूंगा तेरे से फिर तो, अगर ये हो गया ना फिर तो. अगर मेरे
You know
मेरे
what?
को बैट.
I don't know, Sadiq. I saw an interview one day, right? Someone told an interviewer that some older United fans, they said the best years as a fan were the 70s, because we got to travel to places we would never normally go to watch football. And you know what? You have to love. This is why I love English fans, right? If you tell someone in 2022 that, no, they'll think you're mental. But this old lady was so sweet that when she said it, no, I actually, like, in my heart, no, I was like so happy, like, to hear her say it. But then I realized we were relegated. So I was like,
I think-
at least she was happy, you know.
I think maybe in a decade you might be telling your children. And
No,
then
but
maybe
don't
decades
you find it
to
funny?
your
That is
grandchildren,
such a positive way of looking at it. Only English fans can look at it like
Yeah.
that. Only English fans
that's
would
what
look
I'm
at
saying.
football this way.
You could tell our grandchildren in 2 decades time, the 2020s was such a good time to watch United. We had to figure out so many different streams where we could watch championship matches.
Seriously.
Welcome to the world.
Imagine you and me asking Suraj, kahan dekhe championship ka match?
Seriously. I can just imagine right now.
Man.
10 Sports makes an offer to the championship because Manchester United are in it. Offering to stream.
हाँ यार, तुम
Offering
लोगों
to
के लिए
stream the
तुम
championship.
लोगों के लिए कम से कम ये सही बात है भाई. If United gets relegated, championship will get a channel. भाई सारे
We will
matches.
be on, or we'll be join La Liga on MTV for sure. For sure.
भाई वो रिचर्ड आर्नर मंत्र पढ़ रहे हैं. He is like कि भगवान आज के घर पहुंचा.
And one thing people have to take into account with Richard Arnold is he went to a bar and said we were shit and said we have money, and then proves the complete opposite.
I
We
mean,
have
don't you
no.
अबे
think?
भाई जनवरी में भी कोई साइनिंग नहीं करी थी ये बोल के कि समर में देखना
No, 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 no. He said we don't want to buy any players until we get a new manager. That's what he said.
Yeah, so they
Bye bye,
bought three
bye
players,
bye,
not for the
Dennis
new manager.
Zakaria. Scores on debut.
भाई जकारिया तो लेना चाहिए था
He
भाई
scored on debut while I'm
भाई
watching Manchester United lose the match, dude. At the
when you
same time. Oh
when
God. Multiverse of United, Nathan, Doctor Strange, Cristiano, Scarlet Witch, who is still searching for the killer of his career. Oh.
and
At least the chat's
tonight
having a good time, man. At least,
come on
Oh,
यार
at least somebody is enjoying this.
भाई मुझे भी किसी को जीपे करने हैं 50 रुपए मैं ये बोल गया था कि आज का मैच तो हार ही नहीं सकती यूनाइटेड आज का मैच हार गई तो मैं तुम्हें 50 रुपए दूंगा
भाई क्या ही
हार के
बोले
रख
यार, क्या
हार के रख दी हार
Now,
के-
now I'm really looking forward to the UFC tomorrow. That's the good news.
And I hope someone wears a United kit and come. You would be really hoping that he loses really badly.
Even if they're wearing red, no. I hope he gets knocked out. I hope he gets knocked out really.
No, no. Not knocked out. Match for 5 rounds or 3 rounds straight.
Just take it out and just keep
ओए
punching.
come on it should have been a goal it should have been a goal यार कैसे लौड़े
Oh, okay.
चलो डेया ने अभी एक पास दिया पैर से भाई रोनाल्डो ने तो छोड़ ही दिया है उसने कह रहा है कि भाई रहने दे
Why should he run, dude? What's he getting out of this? Like genuinely.
डैम गॉड
Sanjib,
चलो
Nathan, Sadiq bhai, do you think some players have no mentality, no
भाई
intention to play
डैम्सगार्ड
for
को देखो
Manchester
अभी अभी
United?
अभी अभी स्क्रीन पे डैम्सगार्ड आएगा ऐसा लग रहा है मेकअप विश वाले बच्चे नहीं होते नो ऑफेंस बट
Tiny.
ऐसे बैठा हुआ है कि वाओ व्हाट अ डेब्यू आई एम गोइंग टू गेट
Just knowing our luck, he's going to score also. Just watch.
Yeah.
स्कोरिंग अ फ्री किक
Brentford are just playing with us now. It just looks like we have the ball. That's it.
Yeah, they're just like. Yeah.
I got
फाइनली
Damsgaard has a totally different haircut from what I saw
अब
in the Euros. Couldn't
अब तो
even
ब्रूनो
recognize him.
अब तो ब्रूनो फर्नांडिस बेचना ही पड़ जाएगा हमें
Oh God, Visa's coming in. Oh no. More goal scorers are coming on the pitch at 4-0. Sadik, Aditya Pandey
Yeah.
wants a shout out from you.
हर
Oh, Aditya
बार
Pandey.
As a South American football fan,
Shout out
I am
to-
feeling sad for Lisandro. Well, listen, dude, Lisandro made mistakes today, so I understand your feeling, but
एक तो साउथ
But you know,
अमेरिकन
sometimes, but you know, it makes me wonder at times.
अरे वाटर रन बाय रैशफोर्ड
One
वाटर
day, I mean, one day we have to accept the fact as United fans that I think the problem is within the club. That why every player who is decent for his national team comes to us and becomes absolutely pathetic.
well, just for the record, I don't count any of the English players as being decent for the club because it's run by another clown of a coach. So all the English players do not get that pass from me. I would just like to be clear. As far as
Yeah,
the
but I
other
think,
internationals go, yeah,
yeah, I
it's a
mean,
good
ओह
question.
वाओ गिल्ली देखी मैंने
Although,
ये
although
नहीं
I
सोचा,
do
ये भी
think,
आपने
although I do think Fernando Santos is a bit of a Portuguese Ollie, which Suraj doesn't like
shut
to
the shut the
doesn't like to admit. But
how many trophies did
see,
Oli win
see, the
what do you
point
mean?
is,
He's won 3 Norwegian Cups, dude.
oh my god is it
You're welcome.
see, see, the point is, the truth about Fernando Santos is somewhere in between both of your opinions of him. He ain't all that Suraj makes him out to be, but he's also not as bad as people talk about.
Yeah, yeah. He's not Portuguese Ollie. He's more like Portuguese.
मैं उसे
It's
पेप
more
भी नहीं कह रहा हूँ, मैं उसे पेप भी नहीं कह रहा हूँ।
more like a
मैं बस उससे
it's
कहता
more
हूँ
like
कि
a Portuguese Graham Potter.
what?
No, 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 no,
No,
no.
Graham Potter is better than him.
He's a
It's a lie.
Portuguese Steve Cooper at best. He's a Portuguese Steve Cooper at best.
Why are you insulting Steve Cooper, dude? He's actually good. I mean, his haircut is terrible, but he's good.
Oh, he looks like a smackia. अगर आपको smackia पता है मेरा भाई.
Nathan, bro, worse than oh no,
मैं जरा देख.
worst and best player on the pitch. Ah, God, it's going to really hurt saying this, but the worst player on the pitch has to be David De Gea.
And there is no one who even comes remotely to the term average, let alone best.
Best. तो सही बात है भाई.
I would say least worst would be. Oh my
Yeah.
God, Fred. Oh
नहीं,
God.
Fred क्यों भाई, क्या बात कर रहा है Fred? Fred अगर अच्छे से खेल रहे होते तो शायद वो
Uh,
पता नहीं यार
I
I would
think
have
किसी
to.
भी
least
क्या.
worst.
I guess I would have to say Ronaldo because graveyard shift, right? No service.
I think the least worst would be Tyler Malacia, since he's
Uh-huh.
come on in the second.
Yeah, okay. If we're going to do people who have been substituted on, sure. Balasia would
I
be the
mean,
best player on the pitch.
see, in the first half, so matlab, I would not even count anyone.
Yeah,
सही
that's
बात है.
true. Jord
क्या रोनाल्डो का
Gaming is saying Santos is Portuguese Ronald Koeman.
कितने ट्रॉफी जीता है रोनाल्डो
No,
को
no,
ऐसे?
no comment because all the Barca people will say I'm making fun of
वो
their
लालिगा जीता है ना वैसे, रोनाल्ड कुमन लालिगा जीता है ना.
yeah, as a player. I think
Like,
he's talking about as a coach.
as a player, the Koeman is my best centre back of Barcelona of all time.
Oh wow, all time.
और क्या भाई, लोग
Bro, Koeman,
पेनल्टी
bro,
टेकर.
Ronald Koeman to this day is the highest scoring centre back of all time. He scored the winner in the '92 Champions League final. The dude used to take free kicks on a
Free
team
kicks.
with Michael Laudrup, Romario, R9 when he came in, and in a team with Hristo Stoichkov, in a
Oh,
team with
Hristo
Pep
Stoichkov.
Guardiola,
आई डोंट
and it was
केयर कि
Koeman who.
माइकल लॉड्रॉप कैसा प्लेयर था, लेकिन मेरा फेवरेट मैनेजर था भाई वो.
Ah yes,
Hey, Michael Laudrup, '92 Ballon d'Or winner and twice
हाँ,
runner-up.
नहीं नहीं, प्लेयर तो मैं भैया मैं बता रहा हूँ.
Magical.
उस बंदे ने मेरे को जो प्यार कराया था ना सॉन्सी से, उस बंदे ने जो मेरे को प्यार करवाया था भाई, तब वो सॉन्सी मैनेजर था जब हम पहली बार ट्रॉफी जीते थे मेरे आँख के सामने. वो मैं ऐसे था कि भाई ये बंदा तो कुछ गलत कर ही नहीं सकता. फिर उसका कैंप पता
Sanjeev
चला.
is agreeing with Sadiq bhai. Absolutely best centre back Ronald. I don't know if he's the best all time. I assume Sadiq's only talking about
प्रेमिस
Barcelona.
about Barca.
In Barca. But he's very close. He's in the top 10 of all time centre backs.
Oh
He's
wow,
very close to Van
all
Dijk.
time.
Yes.
Sorry, who?
If you are,
Yeah, one.
you know,
They win one Mickey Mouse Cup and suddenly he's all time. He's top 10 all time now.
कौन Van Dijk बेस्ट एवर की बात कर रहे हो ना?
Yeah, top 10 all time is Van. No wait.
No, not
Van
top
Dijk-
10. The best
देखो,
ever.
Van
If
Dijk, Van
Liverpool
Dijk,
fans even say that, I'd feel very disappointed in them.
see, Van Dijk at his current level has to play at this level for another 5 years. Because in the all-time top 10, you're talking about players plus 20, almost 20. You have a Maldini right at the
It has
top
to be
with 24
Maldini. I
years.
was just going to say in my head, it has to be Maldini, right? Like,
See, Maldini right at the top with 24 years, 12 as a left back, 12 as a centre back, right at the top. He made his final UEFA Team of the Year, winning the Champions League as a captain in 2007, and he won it. And he made his first one in 85, 86 when I was born.
भाई दो हाफ में एक गोल नहीं लगे हैं भाई यूनाइटेड से भाई साहब.
Then there is Franco Baresi, another guy with a
Franco,
20-year
Franco
career right at
I've
the
heard
top.
Franco Baresi also.
I was lucky enough to watch him in his last 2 years that he played.
He had a partner. Was it for Italy? I forgot his name.
Oh, this one.
वो भाई किसी तरीके से बच गए.
Costa Curta.
Costa Curta.
Costa Curta. Costa Curta was, bro, that Milan defense line was crazy. Maldini left back, Sassato right back. You had Costa Curta and Baresi sitting in the middle. When Baresi retired, Nesta came in place of him from Parma. and they had a CDM by the name of Dimitro Albertini. And in goal, they had this one, Angelo Peruzzi, who was the Italian number one.
But AC Milan had some good teams in the early
हाँ,
2000s.
अरे उनका गोलकीपर डीडा क्या गोलकीपर
They
था भाई.
had Gianluca
Dida
Zambrotta,
was-
Cafu, Nesta Maldini, Dida.
The Cafu they had was the old
Yeah,
Cafu.
he wasn't.
The real
He
Cafu
was good
the-
enough. He wasn't prime, but he was good enough
Oh,
for sure.
come on, finally. नहीं हो पाया भाई, इनके बस का नहीं है, इनके बस का नहीं है.
मैं देख ही नहीं रहा हूँ इसलिए मैच. Just like I rather talk about nostalgia than watch this match.
बेचारा मलातिया
This
भाई.
game's all but over. Yeah, what a terrible first
अरे
game.
game is over. This is so wow, Nathan, you're a colol, man.
What a terrible first team. I should have watched Arsenal play today. Yeah.
भाई इस परफॉर्मेंस पे एरिक्सन को भी मैं स्टार्ट ना कराऊं भाई, बंदे ने क्या खेला है भाई.
Dude, see, no one's going to admit this, but Eriksen last week looked lost at sea. He looked absolutely lost at sea. Like I couldn't tell who was playing false nine, actual nine, swapping with Bruno. They looked lost at sea in the front completely.
Come on,
But in
bro.
today's match, I don't blame Eriksen much because
अबे भाई एरिक्सन मैकटोमिने ने अपना जादू करके दिखा चुका है. मैकटोमिने हैज डन हिज मैजिक. मेरे हिसाब से भी जीत गई येलो कार्ड.
I mean, he shinned it. Yeah. It would have definitely gone in, but.
I think Eriksen must be-
Sanjay is updating AC Milan versus Udinese 4-2 to AC Milan.
अरे रोमा का स्कोर बताओ यार. दो अगर मेरे को बुंडेसलीगा में किसी का स्कोर जाना है, दैट इज मुंचनग्लाडबैक. एंड अगर
Sorry, we don't watch the terrible league, Suraj. Sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
अरे भाई, if in Bundesliga you want to watch a team ना, Suraj, if you actually want to follow a team, follow Mainz. Mainz. They play beautiful football. I mean, the way we are playing, Mainz would probably hammer us 3 or 4 right now.
I can't wait to hear everybody's
Niakate
Liverpool
came
game.
came in from Mainz. No, मैंने उसको देखा है. मैंने Mainz की गेम देखी है भैया. वो उनके पास
If you want to follow a central midfielder, ना, good central defensive midfielder.
कौन
That
है?
is Anton Starch. It's actually Stach. Anton Starch or Stach as it is pronounced. He plays for Mainz. He recently got his German call up also. He's 23, 24. A very good central defensive.
They're getting a
मुझे
lot of non-Bayern players into the German team, right?
Yes.
I feel like they're getting a lot of non-Bayern players into the German team. Hoffmann, Philipp Raum. I
अरे
feel
तो
like
खेल भी अच्छा है. Schlotterbeck ये सब तो बहुत अच्छा खेल रहा है.
Schlotterbeck is a beautiful centre back.
Schlotterbeck, Freiburg, right?
No, he went to Dortmund.
Yeah, I mean, he and Raum went to Dortmund, I guess, right?
नहीं Raum नहीं गया. He went to Leipzig.
Raum went to Leipzig.
See, this proves why I don't like the Bundesliga, bro. All the smaller teams that actually have standout players, they never get to play and like get the team.
भाई क्यों प्रीमियर लीग में ये चीज नहीं होती है? प्रीमियर लीग
Not really, dude. Not really. Think about it, right? When Tariq, for example, take Tariq Lamptey. When Tariq
Harry
Lamptey
Maguire was a
doing well.
Leicester City player. Fofana is a Leicester City player that is getting latched on by Chelsea. Harry Maguire was a Leicester City player. I'm not even.
Everywhere.
It happens everywhere.
See, Nathan, the problem that comes up is, when you talk about the Premier League and when you talk about another league. See, the other leagues need one dominant superpower for them to be there, despite them leeching away the talent. They need that superpower to be there, because once that team becomes a superpower, like say what PSG is doing right now is the blueprint that a Real Madrid laid in the 50s, on the basis of which a Barcelona became strong in the 60s and 70s, and then they became a two-team league. Similarly, in the Bundesliga,
and
third,
fourth, fifth,
Bayern did.
बच गया. Fifth goal नहीं वाला था.
What a Bayern did, after what a Bayern did, Bayern became big, the league became big, and Dortmund then started to become more powerful enough that they won 2 Champions Leagues, one of them in '97, and they won 2 Bundesliga after that, immediately around that time.
भाई Brentford going for the fifth, and nearly बचा लिया.
I think what PSG is doing right now is, we are not liking it because we haven't seen how these other big teams became that big. It is just that they are in
Come
that
on.
initial first decade of development where other big clubs were at that time. And the problem is these big clubs became so big, so now someone has to come who's even bigger than them to find their own foothold in the dominant race of being a big club.
So,
And the Premier League is a
so
different beast because of their marketing. The TV money is so ludicrous compared to other leagues. That's why many people, even the Madrid uh, fans, are pissed off at Tebas because Javier Tebas bringing in that rigid salary cap. Yes, it makes clubs more feasible to run, but you bring in a rigid salary cap when the rest of the leagues are following that salary cap. Because what it will do in the long run, yes, it will make clubs more viable to be run properly, but it will prevent you from competing in Europe at a very high
Come
level.
on, pass, Ilanga. Come on, Bruno को ball दे. हाँ, come on, Bruno
Because
पीछे
you don't have
cross.
the money, no? I mean,
Handball,
bhai,
handball.
last year,
Bruno को ball दे Bruno.
Burnley had a bigger budget than Villarreal, who played in the Champions League semi-finals over.
Bruno, pass it. Bruno cross. Come
Sanjay is
on.
saying after watching this match, I will
Fuck
watch
off.
Zavi ball and Gaultier ball. Don't blame you.
Oh yes.
Only positive thing United is doing is injuring Brentford players. Oh, I can only laugh. Really.
Yeah.
Shreyandar,
I
shout out,
will,
buddy. Shout out. Gaurav
हाँ,
guys. I
Kazim,
will ask you a league
why?
now.
I'm like, why am I
हाँ, जी
watching
भैया
this?
जी.
Because
Thank
Gaurav,
you
it's
so
very
much, Sadik
simple.
भैया, for
Because
joining.
you're a fan.
Chalo, Nathan.
Thank
See
I will
you,
ask
bro. Thank
you.
you for coming. Let me know if you're free for any UFC
Uh,
fights, okay? Thanks for coming.
sure. Thanks,
See you,
thanks,
see
thanks
you,
for
see you.
inviting me.
Good night. Sanjeev is saying, well, Sadik is gone, but I'll ask Suraj. How Gaultier will play with Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi? Do you think playing Mbappe will affect Messi and Neymar duo?
कौन पूछे? संजीव पूछे.
Sanjeev, yeah.
भाई एम्बापे इज आउट एंड आउट गोल स्कोरर भाई. अगर आप बहुत ज्यादा, मतलब ये एक ऐसा प्लेयर हर टीम को चाहिए होता है जो एंड प्रोडक्ट दे. आपको चाहिए होते हैं एंड प्रोडक्ट. ये जो पासेस वगैरह मेसी निकालेगा, जो पासेस वगैरह नेमार निकालेगा, आपको चाहिए. अगर भाई जरूरी थोड़े, क्योंकि बार्सिलोना में इन दोनों की कॉमराडरी बनी है, तो फिर इन दोनों के ऊपर भी क्वेश्चन उठने चाहिए भाई कि एक बंदा इतना अच्छा स्टार्ट प्रोड्यूस कर पा रहा है, जहाँ पे ये दोनों लोग कह रहे हैं कि एम्बापे इज स्टार्ट पेडिंग है, इन दोनों की पार्टनरशिप टूट जाती है उस चक्कर में. ठीक है, तो वो बंदा ऐसे स्टार्ट प्रोड्यूस कर पा रहा है, ये दोनों उसके आते ही जेल नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. तो इट शोज कि शायद इन दोनों में अडेप्टेबिलिटी में थोड़ी दिक्कत है. आप अडेप्ट करो भाई उसके साथ. यू नीड टू इंटीग्रेट हिम टू योर सिस्टम, व्हाटएवर दैट इज.
Besides, I think Messi is going to go back to Barcelona anyway. So whether they
I,
want to,
I I don't think so that would be
he's
possible
either going to
because
do that or he's going to Argentina. I can't see him going to America.
भाई
Maybe he'll go to Inter Miami and join David Beckham, but I don't.
they what PSG have done is they have given him such a hefty wage that even half that would be problem for Barcelona to basically get him into their team, because they will have to then next year again sell the 5 players that they signed this year. But हाँ कुछ पता नहीं यार.
But
उसमें
maybe he'll go for a salary reduction. No, maybe he'll just do 1 year contract. See if it is feasible for him. Maybe.
But there is, I think, according to FFP, there is a limit as to how much
Okay.
reduction you can take.
Then he's probably going to Argentina, isn't he? Where else will he go? I mean, I would try. I'm sure the Glazers would be interested, but God, I hope
अरे
they are not stupid.
देख, यही हुआ था ना मेसी का. पिछली बार क्या हुआ था, मेसी का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रन आउट हो गया था लास्ट टाइम. वरना
Yeah.
क्या कहते हैं, जब तक आपके कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में है वो बंदा, तब तक आप उस बंदे को जितना भी वेज रिडक्शन आप दोनों म्यूचुअली एग्री करके कर लो, वो आपके ऊपर है. एंड मैच इज ओवर मैन. इज द
Match
मैच
is
ओवर?
over. I'm on 89 minutes. Yeah.
89-40 मुझे लगा जस्ट टू सेव द एम्बैरेसमेंट ही बेसिकली ब्लू द विकेट.
Just seriously, I hope there's no extra time, please. Chai Batis, what is your I have no idea what my beard length is, dude. I have no idea. But I'll tell you what I do when I go to the salon to get my haircut and shave. I I leave it on two. So I start from two on the razor blade. They use the electric blade, and then I just grow it till it gets wild, and then I just trim it off every time. That's it. If it curls like mine, right? Make sure they don't grow a certain length because it doesn't look good. And also, if you live somewhere hot, I don't know, Chai Batis, are you from Delhi? If it's like hot there,
नहीं,
this
he's
is
from West Bengal.
it's humid there. It's very inconvenient actually. Only if in the rains this is okay, but as soon as it stops raining,
Oh wow, McTominay.
are you serious?
Oh wow, look at that pass.
Uh,
Beautiful.
I was going to say he's better than Fred, but then I didn't believe you, so I was just waiting. I was just
And
waiting
then
to see.
and then you witnessed how better he is from Fred.
I don't. I'm
मेरे को तो ऐसे लग रहा है रोनाल्डो को शॉट ही ले लेना चाहिए था, फालतू में उसको बॉल ही क्यों दी।
Oh my
भाई
god.
बेचारा टेरिल मलासिया भाई, एक तो मेरे को एरिक टेन हाग पे इतना गुस्सा आ रहा है ना, फालतू प्लेयर उठा लिए। ब्रूनो
It does,
फर्नांडिस।
but he shouldn't have picked them based on last week's game, dude. That's the problem. Aditya Pandey back with the real ID.
क्या कह रहा है?
He's back with his real ID. He was under Messi fan, so
अब क्या कह रहा
he's
है
back with
जीपी के
his
बाद?
real ID with his name on the.
ओके, सो आदित्य पांडे भाई बैक विद द रियल आईडी, दैट्स व्हाट ही सेड ओनली। आई वाज लाइक कि बता तो बोल क्या रहा है। आई ट्राई टू।
Sanjay was saying, I think Messi will extend. I don't think so. Yeah, six. He had a very poor output because of the team he played in. I think he'd want to still, if he still has a thirst for goals, I think he'll go somewhere else and enjoy his football. It's too much drama playing for PSG. Yeah, it's too much drama. Seriously,
हाँ भाई, मैंने प्रेडिक्ट किया था कि रोनाल्डो 2+ गोल मारेगा इस मैच में।
Liverpool's a decider for ETH for sure. If he picks
मम्मी
the
मैं
same, if he
वहां
picks
पे
the
जाऊं
same
जहाँ पे
team,
शुभम गया है?
sorry,
नहीं, मैं अपनी मम्मी से पूछ रहा था कि अब
sorry.
अगर स्ट्रीम खत्म ही हो गई है तो मैं चले जाता हूँ। अभी तो पूरा रात चलेगा। ठीक।
Chai Batis, there are many grooming YouTube channels, and if you're trying to trim your own beard, try to get an electric blade and try to follow what they tell you to do, because it's going to take a few times. You will fail, but it will happen eventually.
कम ऑन क्रिस्टियान है ब्रूनो भाई।
Milan fans
गेटिंग
doing a
फ्रस्ट्रेटेड भाई।
Mexican wave chanting, "I'm missing old days." Oh,
एंड ब्रूनो फर्नांडिस टुक अ येलो कार्ड, गुड फॉर हिम भाई। थैंक गॉड मैंने ब्रूनो को कैप्टन नहीं बनाया था, बिकॉज़ आई वाज थिंकिंग ऑफ मेकिंग हिम द कैप्टन।
oh, Sancho is going to go down a point. Dallo is going to go down a point. We are in proper loss this week. And if Harry Kane doesn't do anything, for sure he's going down a point because everyone will swell to a Haaland. This is a very bad start to the FPL. Yes, Homelander, this is utterly disgraceful. Very true. Very true. Agreed. Do you think Ronaldo will stay after this game? Aditya, I'll be honest with you, I don't think he has a choice anymore. It's what is it? Today is the 12th, 13th. I don't think he has a choice. Mendes is going to have to really do some magic trick. Or he might go to, I mean, he won't go to Saudi. He might just go to Portugal, probably. If I take a United player in FPL, nothing is guaranteed. Listen, I would still say take Dallo because it's 4.5 and eventually he will get returns. Apart from that, it's difficult to not disagree.
No, I wouldn't even recommend Delo now.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but like if there was one, just even if you set him on the bench.
नहीं भाई, उससे अच्छे शायद आपको क्लीन शीट फुलहम दे देगी इससे बेटर। 4 गोल तो फुलहम नहीं खाने वाली। 4-0 लॉस के बाद अप्रिशिएट कर रहा है क्राउड को। व्हाट अ कैप्टन।
Well done. Before we stop
चलो
this,
दोस्तों,
before we
एज आई
stop the
प्रेडिक्टेड
before
इट
we
वाज
stop
गोइंग
the
टू बी।
stream, do you have any? Do you have
सोनू
any?
आया ही नहीं। सोनू ने क्या बोला कि उसको
So
नहीं आ सकता?
Sonu was on the train, so I
ओ हाँ।
yeah. So Yeah, Homelander, that is another point that I told Giant last week for the stream. Ragnick
Have
said
you
we
seen the
needed
boys? Have you seen the boys?
the
The boys.
no the show. No, I haven't seen. Good, right? I heard it's very good.
Excellent. उसी में ही होमलैंड है एक्चुअली में.
So, truth is, Ragnick said we needed open heart surgery. Yes, and that's what I told Giant last week. And the problem is, Ten Hag didn't believe in that, and the board weren't happy that he said that. So they basically got rid of him. Ten Hag goes first week, says this team's all right. They finished second 2 years ago. This that happened. Cut to Brighton match. We have spent the last week hustling for new signings, whether they fit or not, because we are just not good enough. So whatever Ragnick is predicting is coming true, simply because people didn't want to admit where we were before the season even started, and now it is coming to fruition. Suraj, any
I
final thoughts on the game? As I see all the players
Yeah.
walk
My
away in
final
shame.
thoughts. People were saying Ragnick is a shit manager and he should have stick to like the rules that he have been doing in the past season. And he came in and said कि भाई मेरे पास एक philosophy है, मेरे पास एक तरीका है, but यहाँ पे players ही नहीं है वैसे खेलने लायक. एंड इट काइंड ऑफ शोज क्योंकि रैगनिक ने भी यही किया था कि भाई ही वाज लाइक कि यहाँ पे जो एक सबसे बेस्ट चीज चल सकती है वो यही चल सकती है. यू प्ले ऑल द अटैकिंग प्लेयर्स बिकॉज प्लेइंग एनी काइंड ऑफ अ डिफेंसिव स्ट्रक्चर हियर इज जस्ट सुसाइड बिकॉज प्लेयर्स aren't ready. So play attacking, it might even get fruitful sometimes. But that wasn't even the case. By the downgrading Bruno Fernandes
No,
is have you
Chai
imagined?
Batis, that is, I record it in the room where we do the watch alongs for Giants channel, because I can watch the game in real time. Unfortunately, where I'm set up now, I can't watch the game in real time. That's why I'm behind. Yeah, sorry, you were saying, yeah, Bruno Fernandes. Sorry.
The downgrading Bruno Fernandes from last season. Like this time last year he was performing exceptionally. मुझे याद है Newcastle versus Manchester United. Pogba gave 4 assists. Bruno Fernandes scored 4 goals, and it seemed like wow, this player is just beautiful, and there isn't anybody catching him up. And then he catched up to himself.
So Homeland, you're not a Barca fan, but they need to overhaul. They literally sell the assets. Yeah, but I think that is also in particular to how the financial structure of Barcelona Football Club is set up, and while they are able to pull these levers to release money, in our case we just have owners that don't want to spend. Even though Murtaugh went to a bar and said we have the money, it is proved after he got caught, and I'm sure he got into a lot of trouble with the Glazers for saying all those comments. It because he's admitted we have money, but we found out that they don't want to spend it. So now, don't be surprised if half of the stadium is standing outside the Manchester Liverpool derby game. Don't be surprised. Do not be surprised. I know David De Gea is going to get scapegoated for this game. In my opinion, at least 2 goals were due to poor decision making, but it is what it is, of course. And based on this game, David De Gea was definitely the weakest link. That being said, that doesn't change the fact that he might make 5 saves next week and save us from losing more than 4-0. So
अरे इस मैच में भी भाई अगर if you have मतलब कि सेकंड हाफ में तो हम बहुत सारी बातें कर रहे थे.
yeah,
मैंने एक बात.
but you know, but the way we conceded goals, there is just no
I
defending. No, there's no
Yeah,
defending
the
it.
worst player or the
Easy,
worst player on the pitch
easy.
this match was.
Very sad, but
Oh my God! Come on! भाई क्या कर रही है Mönchengladbach?
tomorrow I don't know about. Are you guys streaming the London derby tomorrow, or is Giant
Yeah,
streaming the
yeah,
what
we
is?
did streaming the
So I'll
London derby.
probably be on their channel tomorrow, guys. I'm getting used to the streaming, so I'm just doing United so far this for a couple of weeks. Get used to the streaming. So tomorrow's games are Forest and West Ham, Chelsea and Tottenham. Both I think both are going to be fun games. I'll be watching both. I don't know if Jayant and Suraj will be watching both, but curious to see how Forest will do the entire season. So let's see. Uh, yeah, guys. Thank you for joining. Suraj, thank you for joining. I wish all the boys were here, but of course, there's next time, so
Yeah,
no
for sure.
problem.
Liverpool versus Manchester United.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Looking forward to next week because it's going to we're going to see what decision making Ten Hag is actually going to do. It will be it will definitely foresee the future if he
It should
doesn't really
have
make
been
changes.
like ideally it should have been 6 points from starting two matches,
Yeah, but
and now you are at, and you should have gotten 6 points up till now because
still not
next
scored a
week
goal. Don't forget that.
and great thing, man.
Yeah, guys. So
By the,
like, share, and subscribe. Sportsnet Nathan, TCSB. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for joining us, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I was little rough, but hope you enjoyed it in the end. Yeah, we're signing out. We'll see you in the next one.
bye bye.
Bye.